Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. There are reports of shots fired at an electrical facility in South Carolina, causing no injuries or power outages. Power's back on in most of Moore County, North Carolina. It was knocked out by gunfire at 2 substations Saturday.
Anybody that may have a camera, door camera, any surveillance cameras in and around these areas that were hit, we asked you to please call us.
Sheriff Ronnie Fields. Supreme Court justices from their questioning appear split on a case about state legislatures' power to set federal election rules.
At the heart of the case is this concept of the independent state legislature theory, that state lawmakers get to call all the shots when it comes to questions about conducting federal elections. Attorneys for North Carolina lawmakers argue that they are the ones with all the authority and state courts get no say.
Fox's Shannon Bream in D.C. Some Trump supporters used that theory to argue for overturning 2020 election results. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, local and state news, Mix 1041. Good morning, everyone, and welcome in. It is the Logan Thompson Law News Desk here at 7:03. Plus, it is day number 9, and Brenda Lawson, it could be, I'm just going to go ahead and say this, it could be a very memorable day coming up here in just a few minutes.
Oh, I think so. I think I'm trying to decide what, we call the Orr sister the Fab Five.
Yeah, that's right.
And we call the Woody sisters the Fabulous Twos.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. The great.
What are
duo.
we going to call these for?
Possibly convicts by the time this is over. I had a preview last night, so folks, let me just say you'll want to stay tuned for what's to come here. All right, well, let's get into the news here. The Logan Thompson Law News Desk, and yes, first of all, it is Empty Stocking Fund, kind of like Christmas Eve. Well, this is the eve of our finale. This morning is day 9 of 10, and we'll get a report here in just a moment with Brenda Lawson about where we are to begin this day. Tomorrow morning, in my opinion, it's the highlight of our year, our entire year. It's our Empty Stocking Fund grand finale tomorrow morning at Life Care Centers of America. Really appreciate Todd Fletcher, Kelly Howell, and the entire staff there. Their work, they work on this a long time. We will be there beginning at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning at the Professional Development Center of Life Care, the Life Care corporate headquarters on Key Street. You can come be with us. And we have the choirs from Cleveland High School, Walker Valley High School, Tennessee Christian Preparatory School, and Lake Forest Middle School will join us tomorrow and provide our music. That's tomorrow morning. But this morning, on the eve of that, we would invite you to get in touch with us. And let's make it a wonderful couple of days here, final couple of days of the Empty Stocking Fund. By the way, this hour brought to you by Wholesale Supply Group, and we're looking forward to this morning and tomorrow. By the way, my longtime friend, Grand Ole Opry member Dole Dykes will be joining us this morning at 9 o'clock. And if you're going to be in a place where you can't listen on the air, you watch us on mixtv.tv. Dole Dykes at about 9 o'clock. This morning, a federal lawsuit's been filed against McMinn County. Sheriff Joe Guy and Deputy Dalton Townsend. That's according to news partners at Local 3. It claims that Deputy Townsend killed 2 dogs while searching the home of Aaron Johnson, Adriana Wilkins, and Matthew Abel. The lawsuit says the sheriff's office was acting on a tip that a suspect inside the home at the time the suspect was inside the home at the time. The plaintiffs claimed deputies have a search warrant, did not have a search warrant to be on the property. The lawsuit said the incident was a violation of the plaintiff's Fourth Amendment rights. They're asking for $1 million in damages. According to WKRN in Nashville, Tennessee is currently the #1 state in the country for flu cases. That, according to surveys and a CDC map that places the volunteer state at the highest level for flu activity in the nation. Knoxville, Nashville, Chattanooga are 3 of the top 10 cities in the United States for flu cases. And that's the news. It's the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. News brought to you in part by Southern Heritage Bank. Back in 30 seconds with traffic.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
The streets right here, Bridget.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Buick GMC in Cleveland says no to high interest rates. Plus, all buyers in December get a Yeti or a Stanley Cup tumbler as a special Christmas gift while supplies last. For details, go to donledford.com or stop by Don Ledford on North Lee Highway in Cleveland.
Wonder how old those Yetis are. I think those were old gifts Debbie was handing out several years ago.
They're
Is that
new.
what we're hearing?
They're not used.
Hey, Brenda, what is Don Ledford doing for us for the Empty Stocking Fund, Don Ledford Automotive?
You need your oil change, go to Don Ledford Automotive on North Lee Highway. And they will give 10% of all oil changes to the Empty Stocking Fund. So through tomorrow, if you need your oil change, please go to Don Ledford Automotive and help a child receive a great Christmas.
Oh my! No, not yet. No, we're still doing. We're still in track. I tell you what. Let's see where. I swear. That's just, folks. I'm telling you. Now, you people on the radio, you're going to want to go to mixtv.tv, the liver, at some point. Hang on, just everybody, hang on. We're about ready. Brenda. So as we begin what could be the final day of this radio station, it's been a good 65 years. Tell us where we are right here.
Okay, so we've heard from Deisha Maples, $25. Jody and Mimi Walker, $200. Leslie Grayson, $50. Bruce Scally, $25.
Bruce! He's our newest team member.
Shirley Wilson, $25. Michael Jenny, $200.
Judge Mike Jenny, there we go.
Yes. Mike and Janet Thomas, $500. That brings our total to $140,025.86.
What is it, 140?
$140,025.86.
Oh, my Lord have mercy.
Santa's here, baby.
Oh, Santa Claus has just entered. We have finally, I've been asking for this for about the last 10 months. Daddy's here. Sitting next to Brenda Lawson, by the way. I don't know why he's sitting next to Brenda, Daddy.
Sitting over here with the ladies.
This is like a COVID fever dream, is what this is. We have, just for the radio audience, we have Buddy the Elf. I mean, this looks, we have Santa Claus, we have Daddy, and then we have Shelton.
Josh Heupel. Listen, I couldn't find my Ric Flair robe. I looked.
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm playing the Flair music.
I know, but I did find my belts. I could not find the robe. Yeah, we were 2-time champs of this. But yeah. Steve, we're ready to raise $40,000 today.
Whoa!
That's what we're doing today.
That's the goal. Steve, what was the record? What's the record for?
The record, I'm going to go to Brenda Lawson because she's the one. Would the record be this past week with the Orr sisters,
Yes.
or would that be the school directors from last year?
Oh, whoa.
By the way, we will not talk about the Orr sisters. They're called
gonna-
cheaters.
Yeah.
That's what they're.
Okay, I'm going to turn to you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shelton. What do you mean by that?
That's what they're referred to as cheaters.
Okay.
They called each of us to buy a tree for the church, and now we find out that our money was coming here. So I mean, they circumvented the system and lied to every one of us. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Because you're saying that you did that, and really it was counted for the Orr sisters. Is that right?
Exactly. I should have known. If Richie Hughes was involved, I should have known it was a trick. Somehow.
Absolutely.
So
a trick of the devil.
Yeah.
All right, Brenda Lawson. What's the all-time?
Technically, you did buy a tree from the church because the church made the donation.
Brenda, don't try to make me feel better about this.
I think we've got a caller. What's the all-time?
Okay, so the Orr sisters has the record, $35,302.86.
Oh.
How much?
Chump change.
All right, we have a call here, and I think this call is directed toward Daddy.
Daddy?
Daddy!
All right.
Good morning. Let's go to the phones.
Hello,
Hi, who is this?
this is Brady Lewis.
Brady. Good morning, buddy. Did you sleep good?
Yeah.
Good.
You're going to be a famous guy today at school.
You get to go say, that's my dad.
I'm sorry.
That ain't the first time you said that, I guarantee you. Hey, Brady, how are you, buddy?
I'm good.
So your father, do you remember when Josh Rogers, who apparently is morphed into Santa Claus, when Josh got married and your dad, did you ever see your dad's costume for that?
I don't think so.
Probably kept those pictures away. Anyway, your dad's all dressed up. So anyway, well, buddy, tell me why you're calling this morning.
I'm calling in to give some money for the empty stocking fund.
Yeah, that's right. Why do you want to do this, buddy?
Because there's people all around the world that don't get to have Christmas, and they just need things to do because they're just like, they have nothing to do and they need something to do.
That's right.
Adam? Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. How much are you giving?
$10.
Awesome.
That's wonderful, buddy.
Good job.
That's wonderful, Brady. And tell us where you go to school.
Charleston Elementary.
Shelton, we know Brady's principal.
We do. Principal Kirk Campbell. I think he'll be calling this morning.
Oh, is that right?
And if you're listening, you better be calling this morning. But yeah, great. They do a great job up there. It's a great school. They've really grown that thing into a great. But listen, Brady, we appreciate that. Hey, Brady, what's your YouTube channel? What's it called?
Stews Plays, STEWSSPLAYZ.
All right.
Stews.
What is he doing?
100 subscribers now, so.
What does he do? That's more than we have. What does he do on his YouTube channel?
Anything.
Oh, just anything?
Yeah. Gaming. Reviews. What else, buddy?
Pretty much just video games and stuff. I think I have like 98 or 99. I'm really close to 100.
Oh, we need to
Get you over 100.
We'll do that.
Austin, link it to the homepage right now.
That's right, Austin. You better. And Holden Hartline and I will subscribe. I guarantee Holden's big time in the video games. And he beats Dad all the time. So. Hey, Brady, Merry Christmas, buddy. Thank you.
Hey, Brady, I'll collect your money from your dad. You don't have to empty your piggy bank.
Oh, yeah. You can see Daddy's got the jewels on.
Is there anybody else there?
Brady?
Yeah?
I know you don't listen to your dad. So your dad just asked, is anyone else there?
Well, I think Brooklyn Cake's upstairs doing your hair.
Oh, okay. Well,
don't bother.
We'll give $10 for her, too.
Yeah, we don't want to bother Brooklyn doing her hair. That's probably not.
Well, have a good day at school.
Okay, buddy.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Shelton, over to you.
Oh, no. So, again, thanks a lot. We do have some early givers. Tony Yvonne Davidson has given $100.
Wow.
Dwayne and Karen Williams.
Slow down.
Oh, okay.
I can't write that fast.
So Tony and Yvonne Davidson, now I believe Yvonne's up at Walker Valley, is that right?
And that's
related to Dwayne Williams.
How much was that?
$100.
Now wait a second. And then you said Dwayne and Karen Williams?
Dwayne and Karen Williams. They've waited till today to give their money. And that's why, when we talk about our favorites here,
Yeah.
Dwayne is definitely on the top of our list.
And I want all the other co-hosts that have been on the last 2 weeks to hear that Dwayne Williams waited. What about where would Bridget rank?
She's giving today too.
She's giving today too. And, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I got called yesterday and said, "No, is this a contest?" And I won't say the caller's name. They said, I said, yes, it's a contest between all the hosts. And she said, no, that's not what another previous host said. It's not a contest.
Who, the school directors? They wouldn't compete. They wouldn't compete.
I said, here's the problem. I said, they knew they couldn't win. So
when somebody says it's at a contest, everything's a contest. Everything's a contest.
If we're included, it's a contest.
You got that right.
There may not be any prizes at the end, but it's a contest.
Listen, 3 of us were working on this until late into the night. Obviously, Shelton wasn't. He was a bait and switch guy. You're going to need a scribe today, because if we only have this much time, as much money as we're going to raise, you're going to need help.
Oh, yeah, I know. We're going to need some backups.
That's quite a calculator, too.
So
Daddy.
I mean, it's the size of a laptop.
On top of that, we had Dwayne and Karen Williams. We have Bridget. I'm on there right now. We have Chris.
Bridget, hang the phone up.
Chris and Courtney Pendergrass.
Yep.
Yeah.
$250.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Chris and Courtney Pendergrass, $250.
Thank you.
We can't thank them enough. I'm gonna let you caught up. Samples Memorial Baptist Tabernacle Church.
Tabernacle.
Oh, whatever. It's our friends. It's
a great church.
Yeah, Jamie Gladson. Those guys. We call him Wormy, but let that.
He's a church league legend
Cameron,
too.
Absolutely. Samples Baptist Church, $500.
Whoa,
$500.
Very nice.
And that's the minimum now for any church giving today is $500.
There's minimums.
As the minimum that can be given. And then now we just had Brady Lewis giving $10 along with his sister, another 10 that makes 20. So, and I think we got another caller on the line.
Let's go to the caller. Good morning.
Hey man, y'all have sunk to the lowest level.
So we're joined by Jeff Rogers, president of the Wholesale Supply Group. Your son, you remember Josh? Got married, had a baby.
I don't know. It depends on what he's doing.
Hey Jeff, if you dial up if you dial up mixtv.tv. You'll be more proud of your son than ever before. I can't even look at you.
Ho, 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 Dad.
I'm not on Mixed TV right now. I'm driving in right now. But
well, when you get to the office, dial it up, because last night I was taking Reagan home from church.
I will.
I was taking Reagan home from church last night, her and a friend, and I get this FaceTime call. I'd like to let the officers locally know. I mean, I wasn't looking at the phone. I was still anyway. And I see Santa Claus comes on my phone, and Reagan Hartline basically exploded. She couldn't believe Santa was calling me. So, whatever. But anyway, well, Jeff, buddy, let me go over to you. Tell me about your call this morning.
I was just calling to give that crew a hard time. That's all.
Well.
I thought maybe you might have already called the police or something, to make sure they were on standby.
Yeah, they're already here. It's fine. They're in the building.
And since Dad's on the phone, I'll go ahead and announce our gift from Wholesale Supply Group this year. We are going to be donating $4,500 to the Empty Stocking Fund.
Goodness, wow. Thank you very, very much. You guys have helped us for many, many years, Jeff, and talking about your dad, Lloyd Rogers. It's of course, Wholesale Supply Group, a wonderful family business.
Hey, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we're so glad to be able to help Empty Stocking Fund. Anything to do with children and investing in the lives of those kids, we are so thankful and glad to do that. And We are so blessed that you and your station make this a problem.
You probably lost him.
For all you're doing. And we just pray that today or tomorrow we'll be over that $200,000 mark.
Well, you're definitely helping us get to that, and we certainly appreciate it. And Jeff, while I got you, I do want to mention you came on our station, made a wonderful announcement with Living Water Ministries and the Community Kitchen. Tell me how that's going. Give us an update, would you?
It's really going well, Steve. We're feeding probably 125 to 30 people a day, 5 days a week down at the Cleveland Community Kitchen, which is operating out of the Salvation Army right now. And we are just, we're so blessed. We have incredible volunteers. Joyce Stennett is our director down there, and we're just getting to feed a lot of folks who are underprivileged and those who are homeless. And we're so grateful for that opportunity, and we thank those in the community who are coming behind us, and we appreciate it.
Hey, Jeff, how could people get more information on the wonderful effort that you're doing now for the Community Kitchen at the Salvation Army?
You could text me at or email me at jeffrogers61@gmail.com. That would be the easiest way, and I'll answer that email and get back to you. Even if you just want to just text me, even, or I
they can call here. They can call the station. Yeah, they can call us here, and we'll put them.
You got my information.
Yeah,
you got my information there. You can.
You can also always call Wholesale Supply 423-478-119.
I don't know if anybody's calling you today. Okay, I mean this is just, I mean, I look up and here's what I see, Jeff. Since you're listening on the air, you know, I'm looking over here at Santa Claus, Buddy the Elf, Uncle Fester, and Daddy, and 2 wrestling championship belts. That's what I'm looking at here this morning.
Oh, well, I'm coming past Cleveland Middle School right now, so I will definitely check out TV when I get to work.
Extend your hand this way, Jeff, if you will. We need all the prayers. Jeff Rogers, Wholesale Supply Group, they've donated $4,500, but they do so much. Josh, you guys are involved in a lot year-round, not just at Christmas.
Yeah, it's just a part of, you know, what our core belief is at Wholesale Supply is to always be able to give back and give to the communities that we serve. And thankfully, we are so blessed not to just be able to serve Bradley County and the city of Cleveland, but also 31 other cities and towns and counties around the southeast. And we've got about 250 great team members that take that mission on every single day and give back to their communities daily, and that's what we've been tasked to do and what we love to do. So,
guys, thank you, Jeff, and thanks so much to Wholesale Supply Group, all the people there.
Steve, thank you so much for letting me call in and harass y'all guys for just a little while, but really seriously, we appreciate all you're doing, and hope you have an incredible day. And God bless you. We love you, and we're praying for this.
We love you. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff Rogers, the president of, I believe, and CEO, is that right, of Wholesale Supply Group. This is also, so this will go down, Josh, as your new baby daughter's first Christmas.
Yep.
And so now, in the age of technology, when they go back and look at this, she's going to see Daddy. Well, she's going to see Daddy over here, but she's going to see her dad,
Daddy,
dressed as Santa Claus.
Yeah, thankfully she's got some really great uncles and these guys right here, and so they see they will see this more than just
this
is something that is lifelong.
That's lifelong.
At the age of understanding, she's going to realize her dad sits on a throne of lies.
We have Buddy the Elf joining us this morning. You do kind of look like the guy on the Elf movie.
It was Artie Lang.
Artie Lang, that's right. From Howard Stern.
Yeah.
More Billy Bob Thornton than Saint Nick.
Quickly, Commissioner Mylan Blake and his wife Amy Blake $100.
I wondered where they had been because they
They're
normally
waiting. There's a lot of people waiting. for
Kick-off morning.
Yeah.
We have lists and lists.
Yeah.
All right.
Hundreds of text messages being sent out, and I think we have Walker Valley's baseball coach waiting for us out in the lobby. So I think they're here. So whenever you want to do,
Whenever,
go get them.
Bring them on in. I want to go to you guys.
Also, just so you guys know, today is a commercial-free radio show morning. We've got so much people to
Well,
give.
no, that
We are not,
Bridget about passed out.
we are not taking any commercial breaks all day.
Except for direct primary care.
Between direct primary care and wholesale supply, we're going to keep this ball rolling all morning long.
And with that, we'll be back in a moment.
Hardee's new
Big news. We're all morning people now. Nope, you're not less lazy. Hardee's now serves super sausage biscuits anytime before noon on weekends.
What? Again? Bite into the new, meaty, super sausage biscuit, only at Hardee's.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423. Of rain showers for this morning and then scattered thunderstorms for this afternoon. A high of 68 and a low of 56 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies with occasional rain showers, a high of 63 and a low of 50. And then on Saturday, cloudy skies early in the day and then rain showers for the afternoon with a high of 60. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 59 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct, lifetime certified. Over 150 used cars on the lot at all times. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland, vehiclesdirect.com.
All right, we welcome you back, and we're joined now by Walker Valley baseball coach Wes Anderson. Coach, good morning.
Good morning, Steve. How are you?
Buddy, I am doing great, and you've got some kind of event coming to Cleveland here early next year.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're looking forward to having Dale Murphy come in and speak to our guests. We're going to have a little leadoff dinner.
Somebody say Dale Murphy.
So we're going to have that unfortunate two-time MVP coming up and speaking to our guys and speaking to the community. he's been really easy to work with as far as getting this scheduled and set up. And I can't say enough about what an incredible dude he is. Haven't had the opportunity to speak with him. But yeah, February 2nd, we're going to have him over, and we're going to have a dinner. He's going to speak, autograph sessions, meet and greet, and it's going to be a wonderful night.
Shelton, this is a huge deal, isn't it?
They're the greatest Atlanta Brave of all time. The only two-time MVP not to be in the Hall of Fame except for Barry Bonds, who did steroids. But listen, again, if you grew up in the 80s, if you're in your 40s or 50s and you don't want to come to this, I don't understand you.
That's right. I agree.
Dale Murphy was the Atlanta Braves for so long. He hit more home runs in the 80s. He was, again, two-time MVP, 8-time All-Star. I mean, this I go on and on and on. But if without Dale Murphy, the Atlanta Braves did not exist for many years. But knee injuries. It's definitely going to keep him out of the Hall of Fame because of shortened career. But Murph, when you talk about Murph and Bob Horner and Rick Mailer and those guys, I mean, it was pitiful to watch. But he was an incredible asset to the Braves, and still a huge part of what they do every day with the Braves organization.
We're joined by Wes Anderson. He is the baseball coach at Walker Valley High School, announcing the big dinner. So. Dale Murphy, February 2nd, is that right?
Yes, sir.
First Baptist, Cleveland. And how can people get tickets?
So we have an Eventbrite website set up for our online sales. You can visit our Twitter account, at Walker Valley BSB, or our Facebook account, which is under the same name. We have linked all through there. It's all online ticket sales, like I was saying. We have the VIP meet and greet tickets, where you can have picture made with Mr. Murphy, as well as an autograph session. But yeah, that's how we can get some tickets.
It's going to be a great event, and we're looking forward to it, and I am honored. You guys have asked me to interview Dale Murphy, and I'll tell you, you see, my research is right there in the Tennessee jersey there.
Yeah,
so
absolutely,
he is my research.
This is a big deal. I mean, again, they should pack the place out.
Yeah.
I mean, if for people that understand what Chipper Jones meant to the Braves organization, before Chipper there was Dale, and so this is incredible.
Yeah, so I came in, my fandom came in when it was Chipper, but when I told my dad that I've had the opportunity to talk to Dale Murphy, and he was like, "That's incredible." he was a big fan of the Big Red Machine, but if you're a baseball fan in the '80s, you can't not look past what Dale Murphy did for the game of baseball. But we've had multiple people come up to us and say, we're looking forward to this event. We are running out of tickets. It's going crazy, and I just love seeing that because it's going to be a great event.
Remind us of the link to get tickets.
So it's eventbrite.com. But I would go through our Twitter and Facebook accounts. So
Walker Valley Baseball?
At Walker Valley BSB.
BSB.
Yep.
Coach Anderson, thanks so much.
All right, thanks,
Great to see you, buddy. I'll see you soon. So will these guys. All right, Shelton, back over to you.
Listen, I think we've got next Brent and Missy Matthews are coming in. Well, Missy said she wasn't, but...
Oh, my goodness.
Come on in, guys.
Come on in. They have helped us for so many years with our Empty Stocking Fund. Brent and Missy Matthews. Brent with Capstar Bank, and Missy, Register of Deeds office, is that right? Or
I'm in the Register of Deeds.
Register of Deeds office.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go, Shelton.
Hey, we heard.
Wow. How are you guys?
Hey, we heard that there was a circus going on. There was one clown short, so Stephen called me.
I mean, look around.
I'm telling you.
I mean, what has happened?
I'm not real sure. This is another level, or a different level.
I mean, anyway. Missy, I know that helping children has always been important to you and Brent and your entire family, hasn't it?
Yes, I was talking to Stephen earlier a couple of weeks ago, and I was asking him if he remembered when Bowater used to have their retirees would bring their grandchildren and their children and stuff, and they would give presents away, and we was fortunate enough to be part of that.
Yes.
And that was truly a blessing to us as our family.
Brent, it's important. You've come by it naturally, your family, over the years here in Bradley County.
Yeah, we served many years at Mount Olive in the children's ministry, and so that's always been really important to us. Also, we've had opportunities to have our kids. Things are a lot different now than it used to be. My kids used to love to go shop literally down them long tables at Stewart and bring the kids just to see their faces and stuff. So, yeah, we've really enjoyed being part of the past of doing stuff like that. Absolutely.
Shelton, I tell you, these people who help us every year, they are the essence of the Empty Stocking Fund. They really are.
Yeah, there's definitely a group of people we can always count on to give, and Brent and Mister are definitely one of those.
You, of course, forced them to wait till this morning. Is that correct?
Not forced. I just requested.
He's the first one to ask.
Yeah, absolutely. So started working.
Right.
Actually, me and Stephen go way back.
Just because I sent my first text message out in June doesn't mean anything. It's really fine. It's really fine.
It's competition.
It was quiet for a while. He didn't get a response, so I had to follow back up.
Yeah, well, he's good at following up.
Oh yeah. One of my key traits. So you guys are going to donate today,
Yes.
I think, and so we've got $200.
Oh, wow.
So great. Thank you so much.
And my dad, Lawrence Matthews.
Oh, and another 100 from Lawrence Matthews. You can't get me. If you don't think about Bradley Sports, you don't think about Lawrence Matthews.
You got that right.
200 from Brent and Missy, and then 100 from Lawrence Matthews. 300 from the Matthews family.
Wow.
Fantastic.
My goodness.
We
Thank
cannot
you,
thank
guys.
you guys enough. Really can't.
God bless
Thank
you,
guys.
Mary.
Thank
We
you
appreciate y'all doing it.
Yeah, and it's a joy just to get to listen to you guys do this. I called it a circus. I'm really close to that, I guess.
Joy's not a word we hear very often, but we'll take it.
Joy, we ever heard that? I don't think we ever heard
I didn't
that.
follow that with Steve Hartline. There's a lot of other people in the room bringing joy.
What is in the coffee out there? I wonder. That's the question. Guys, Brent and Missy Matthews, thank you very much.
Hey, thank you guys.
God
We
bless
appreciate you
Merry
having us.
Christmas. We're going to take, I tell you what, I'm going to go to Josh.
We've got another group of people here.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a quick timeout, going to reset here, bring this group from First Baptist Cleveland on in here. And, I mean, they basically look like they're in costume also. That's just, but I think.
Before we go,
ahead,
Commissioner Cindy Slater, $300.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So now the bar for commissioners, $300. Okay.
Oh, man.
I hope all the commissioners start giving.
Yes. And
Bridget,
so,
how do they get a hold of us?
Okay, call us on the Volunteer Ritipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can text that same number on the HHM text line, or go to our website, mymix1041.com. Click on Empty Stocking Fund.
Just looking on Mix TV right now. And I mean, there's Santa and.
well, listen, but right before we go to commercial break, right before, if you give more than $500 or more, you will instantly be put in a drawing for New Year's Day, Lady Vols versus Alabama, second row, mid-court, parking passes at the arena, and Coach Ray Mears' room passes as well, so you can eat before the game and at halftime. 500 or more gets you again 4 passes, 4 seats on New Year's Day. Again, all the football games are being played on New Year's Eve. So New Year's Day, Lady Vols, the Crimson Tide of ladies basketball, 4 tickets, second row, mid-court, and Ray Mears' room.
Donation.
You don't have floor
today,
seats?
right?
I do for the men.
We're back in just a second. Stand by.
At Alon Planning Partners, we believe in better. Better way to.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to you all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA, practice made perfect.
All Mermaid mattress sets.
All right, for today, we'll see some light rain this morning and then scattered thunderstorms for this afternoon, a high of 68 and a low of 56 tonight. Oh, thank you. Thank you for
Anyone to help you with the weather.
Okay,
You're doing good.
Still
raining, y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A 60% chance of occasional rain showers tomorrow, a high of 63 and a low of 50. And then on Saturday, cloudy skies with rain showers during the afternoon with a high of 60. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 59 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Ready to help you with your gift-giving needs. Bring in your Christmas list. Yes, their selections at its best. Hats by Bailey, Kangol, and Volunteer Traditions. Dress and casual slacks and sportswear in the latest styles. By Mountain Khaki, Southern Tide, Peter Millar, Ballin, Hager, Johnny O, and Jeans by 34 Heritage. Come on in. Now's the time to pick it out and get it gift wrapped for free. The Town Squire. Locally owned and operated men's shop for over 45 years. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee, the home of personal service. Doesn't matter anymore. We are live on Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, and, well, I don't know, folks. You just go, again, you need to go to the TV version at some point and just see what's happening here. Quick check of sports. I'm joined by Jeff Lovingood with First Baptist Cleveland, Eric Eldell, Stephen Beasley. Jeff, UT big win last night. The men over Eastern Kentucky, 84-49. What do you make of this Rick Barnes team this year?
Well, it's going to be exciting to see when they get all healthy at the same time. And, boy, they play great defense. And so when you play, defense travels, they say. And so we could play great defense and score. It's going to be neat to see when they all get healthy, to see what they really could do. What a win over Kansas. And that put them back on the map, if you will, in the top, I think, 10. And so Barnes is doing a great job as usual. Boy, I tell you what, athletics on Rocky Top's unbelievable. About the best in the country in any sport.
The Orange Bowl will be the football team's destination in Miami December 30th against Clemson. What do you make of that?
Boy, it'll be a lot of orange. Would you like to produce that game? I'm telling you. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be an exciting game. I tell you what, Dabo talking about us flipping hamburgers. I was interested about that, but he's kind of come around about him and Hypo had a great interview yesterday. It's going to be a good event. Who would have thought? 10-2.
I don't know.
You know, it's number 6 in the country, playing in a New Year's 6 game, and so what a great turnaround in 18 months. And so it's been a great time in Rocky Top, and this fall, what an exciting time it is, and it's going to be a great winter basketball.
Yeah, here we go. And Aaron Judge, 9 years, Major League record, $360 million to stay with the New York Yankees. That announced yesterday. NFL Thursday Night Football tonight. Raiders at the Rams, 8:15. Talk 101.3 The Buzz and Amazon. And congratulations, Tyner quarterback Josh Jackson is the Class 2A TSSAA Mr. Football. So big congratulations there. Well, guys, you're here. We're joined by Jeff Lovingood, Eric Eldell, Stephen Beasley, and Santa, and Daddy. I don't know. How did you guys draw this assignment?
Well, there's a lot you can say right now. And I got some pictures about this one, so this will all come back at some point in time.
All right.
Oh, it's pretty thick in here, right?
Yeah, Eric, I know, and I believe you're a Gator fan. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Times are hard. Hey, we've been there, okay? Hey, I want to begin with you, Eric. This weekend is going to be really something at First Baptist Cleveland, isn't it?
It really is. And so we've got Spirit City Christmas coming up, our Christmas presentation that we do every year. And, you know, Cleveland is the city with spirit. And really, the spirit of Christmas is something that we love to celebrate together, the love, the peace, the joy that we find. And we wanted to provide something for our community that we could really welcome anybody in and everybody to come and celebrate Christmas together. And it's going to be a phenomenal time, all the feels of Christmas, and a lot of fun. And so Friday night at 7, Saturday at 4, and Sunday at 4 and 7. And so also, especially for families with young kids, we want to invite y'all out Saturday at 4, and before that presentation, we're going to have all kinds of fun for the family. Really want to bring everybody out just to be able to celebrate together and remind each other of the hope of this season. And so it's going to be a great, great time.
Stephen Beasley, you've been at a lot of Christmases at First Baptist. You were telling me privately the other day that this is a very special year.
Yeah, this is going to be the best Christmas ever. The program's awesome. We were in rehearsals last night, and the choir sounds amazing. Like they always do. Of course, Eric just has put together an awesome presentation, and so it's going to be really special. There's Christmas is on Sunday this year, so is New Year's, and we're a church, so we'll be having services on Sunday morning. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, we'll have our normal Christmas Eve services too on Saturday evenings. That'll be 4 and 5:30. Then we'll have a Sunday morning service at 9:45. I'll see you there for that one, Steve.
You got that?
Maybe we'll bring Santo come to church.
Santa and Buddy the Elf.
Be there, but Jesus will.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Big Daddy's going to be at the altar on Sunday.
Probably.
Hey, Jeff Lovingood, it is a tradition at First Baptist Cleveland to put just a top flight, top shelf Christmas program together, and then all the trimmings, as they say.
Well, we have a great staff and a great church. What an unbelievable community. Obviously coming together for the Empty Stocking Fund, which, Beasley, say something about First Baptist Church Empty Stocking.
First Baptist has been, Steve always loves to tell this part, but I'll just steal his thunder. We've been one of the longest partners of the radio station, and it's just been an understanding that we want to make sure you hit your goal every year, and so we'll be around tomorrow at some point to.
Oh, tomorrow!
Y'all had this one locked down, so hey, I've done my part. With Brenda, go ahead and give them. Just account it to them. Account it to them.
Like a WWE
but truly, making sure that it's really neat just to see how this all comes together every year to make sure kids have a special Christmas, and we know Christmas points to Jesus, and so that matters to us.
Absolutely,
that's a big deal. And so,
is this the first time you've spoken in front of a WWE championship belt? I don't think it is, actually.
I've been wanting to put this thing on.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Like Hulk Hogan from.
You can put that on when you announce how much you're.
Today you can put it on. Church. We're talking
So that's the pool table champ. I'm not sure who that is. Maybe that.
I'm sure there's a story there somewhere.
That's got to be. Yeah. Now, my favorite part is this Regis Philbin ornament.
Regis Philbin? Well, that's me. What are you doing?
We're giving that away later.
Where'd you guys get my ornament?
All right.
What's going on?
Auctioning it off.
Oh man. Yeah.
So, Eric Yeldell, just give us a little preview. What can we expect?
Oh, man, you can expect all kinds of things. We're going to have just a great time of fun and just really some inspiration with the Spirit City Christmas presentations. And we're glad to have the Cleveland City Ballet joining us. We're going to have live nativity. And then we're also going to have children, students, and then just all kinds of things in the commons. Jack Clark's going to be playing piano as you come in. I mean, it's going to be just a really great time for our community.
Certainly so. Jeff Lovingood, anything you want to add here about Christmas, the season?
Well, it is, and a special time because of Christ. What Jesus did for us, we could not do for ourselves, and what his birth, living a sinless life, died on the cross, rose from the grave, so we can have life in him, and we celebrate that even this weekend. And we love to do life together with this mixed station and our community and Empty Stocking Fund. And Cleveland is a neat community, a family, if you will, and we do life with each other and encourage and support one another. So it's great.
Hey, Eric or Beasley, why don't you remind me of the schedule coming up this weekend at First Baptist Cleveland?
Absolutely, yeah. So Friday at 7 p.m., and then Saturday at 4 p.m., and then Sunday at 4 and 7 p.m. And doors will open 30 minutes prior to each of those. And so general admission, no ticket required, but we would love for you to bring your whole family, bring your coworkers, your friends, your neighbors. Let's come, let's have a great time together celebrating Christmas and the Christ of Christmas together.
Guys, thanks very much. And like you said, I think we're going to have a visitor tomorrow. So
thanks for just all you guys are doing. It's been neat. It's been a neat 10 days. Just listen to it on the radio, mainly because Brenda's been holding it all together.
Yeah, you got that right.
Could you say a prayer for us today?
And we shall.
First Baptist Cleveland, we'll see you this weekend. Thank you, guys. And we're going to come right back this hour of the 52nd Annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund, brought to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
Hey, this is Josh Rogers.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com. The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
I'm sorry I'm hanging up on you a second ago. I apologize.
It's all right. I probably deserved it anyway.
Well, hang on. But, Brenda, I want to say, I know you want to say a big thank you to a couple of groups who helped with the wrapping yesterday. Is that right?
Yes, we had a large group from Cleveland State Community College, and the cosmetology group from Bradley High School came yesterday, and man, they knocked it out of the park and got all the gifts wrapped, and we got them loaded, and we're ready to go. So we really appreciate them, because I was really worried yesterday morning that we might be wrapping all night, but they came in and they really knocked it out of the park. So thank you so much. I can't say enough about our high schools and our middle schools. Those students show up and they shop, they wrap, they'll be showing up Saturday to help. They're just tremendous. You know, these children are really giving back to the community.
Stephen Shelton, our friend Kirk Campbell at Charleston.
Kirk, good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Stephen?
Doing well, thank you.
Dead air.
Would you guys like to say any more than
I couldn't hear. I can't hear what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Sorry.
Kirk, principal at Charleston. And, Kirk, how's everything going, buddy?
It's going good. It's going well. You know, getting ready for Christmas break, and, you know, our kids are excited. And, you know, the Interstocking Fund, let me talk about it for just a second. And I thank you all for working on this and the donations and just, you know, organizing this, because it, you know, it benefits our kids. And we, you know, at the elementary school especially, we need a lot of help, and we get a lot of help, and we're thankful for this, and just that kids get a Christmas. So, I mean, it's amazing. Put a little bright smile, take a little pressure off the kids, you know, parents also. It's going good.
You know,
so,
Kirk, well, I was just going to say, you see it on a daily basis, the need, and not just at Christmas time.
Yes, I do. It's, you know, our kids, especially, you know, today, since, you know, times have changed just a little bit financially for, you know, for parents and, you know, our kids, they have great needs. But our community, whether it's at Charleston or Cleveland, within Bradley County, they show up and they show out, you know, for our kids, and just helping them, you know, day in and day out.
All right. Well, Kirk, yeah, tell me about what you. Shelton tells me you're going to do something with the Empty Stocking Fund here.
I am. I'm going to pledge $50.
Wow.
And I heard that I was called out by Brady Lewis, possibly, that I better make sure that I make a phone call in. And so Shelton had said that if I didn't call in, that my insurance rates may go up. I'm not sure.
I don't know if that's exactly legal, but that's fine. When's that stopped him? When's that ever stopped him? So anyway, well, Kirk, thank you very much. Thank you for what you're doing at Charleston. And hey, Adam Lewis, or should we say Daddy, this morning, anything you want to say to your child's principal?
No, just go easy on him.
What?
Just go easy on him.
Go easy on him.
Go easy. I got you.
Don't hold his dad against him.
We'll make
Thanks, Kirk. We appreciate it.
I know. So you're welcome. All right, you all have a good day.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Merry
Thank you.
Hey, Steve, you also have a special caller on the other line on hold.
Okay, well.
That would be one of my key call-ins, if you will.
One of your key call-ins.
Yeah, answer it. Let's go.
Well,
we've been on break for 20 minutes.
Okay, let's go back to. I just got, by the way, an anonymous $100 gift.
Awesome.
Just actually texted me. Thank you, texter. That's all I can say apparently, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's go back to the phones. What do we got here?
This is Laura Fretwell.
Laura Fretwell.
Yes.
Man. That is as most of my friends love to know, that's my smoking hot wife. Thank you, baby Jesus. That's Dr. Laura Fretwell with Win Smile. We put her up to this. She didn't want to. She's very, very reluctant, so give her a hard time, Steve.
Well, no, I'm not going to give her a hard. What's
Please
the matter
do.
with
Come
you?
on.
Come on now.
You got to get away with it. I can't.
I'm not reluctant to give, just to be on the radio.
Well,
yeah.
Dr. Fretwell, tell me, how's everything going at Win Smiles? What's happening?
It's going wonderful. It's the end of the year push for everybody to get in and get their benefits taken care of. So we're very, very busy. Brad Wynn and I would like to donate $1,000 to the.
Whoa! Wow! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And Brian, it is. They got I don't know if she's your wife, but they got a great practice over there. They really do.
They do. I'm partial, and I readily admit it. But you know, she's the best dentist in town.
You better say that. You better say that.
Thank you.
Hey, Laura, how do we get in touch with you guys at Win Smiles?
Well, we have website, winsmiles.com, but we also, you can reach us at 472-6482. We are on the Stewart Crossing over there. There's like a little dental complex back there behind Hobby Lobby next to the Tennessee Valley Credit Union.
Well, tell Brad we said thank you, and to the entire team. I will. I know you got a great team over there also, and we really appreciate it very much.
Well, we want to be a part of something that this is a wonderful thing y'all are doing.
Well, God bless you. Hey, how's it feel to have your husband dressed as Buddy the Elf? Something tells me it's not the first time.
Oh.
What now?
I've got it all on video.
Oh, dear Lord.
So do we. Actually, it's on mixedtv.tv as we speak. So anyway, thank you, Laura. We really appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
God bless you.
Y'all
Merry
bye.
Christmas. Well, there you go, guys.
Let me try to catch us up some. Headquarters Salon, $250.
Whoa.
Nazaya Keaton and Zayas Whaley, all three, excuse me, $25 a piece. Hannah Thurman, $50. Robin and Lee McChesney, $200.
Wow.
First Baptist Church, wasted airtime.
They're never allowed back on our radio.
Kirk Campbell, a principal at Charleston, $50. Anonymous, $100. And Win Smiles, $1,000. And then Lisa and Jonathan Silvers, $25. Robin and Lee McChesney, $200. And just got a note here, Cindy Oliver, Rolling Dog House, $200.
Yeah, thank you, Cindy. She helps us every year.
Brian's got some as well.
But I'm going to slow down because I was watching Brenda out of the corner of my eye. That pen was about to come flying out of her hand and hit Shelton right in the forehead. I saw it. Listen, we've got a couple. One I really want to stress here just a minute. I reached out to Pastor Lipsy. He's a good friend of mine, and he's already given. But he said, "Man, I love what you do. I love what you do for Empty Stocking Fund. I'm going to pledge another $500."
Whoa!
So
wow.
Thank you, Pastor Lipsy, South Cleveland Church of God.
Wow, and he's the fittest pastor in the history of Cleveland. He's done the Ironman and all that. So
I did a sprint triathlon, short triathlon last summer, and we started out around the same time. And he was finishing his run by the time I was even starting my run. That man is an absolute machine. I got one more, and I'll give it to you off air, Brenda. I've got an anonymous donation of $500. I wanted to remain anonymous there. Family Resource Agency and Paula Bacon over there at Family Resource Agency is pledging $100.
Very nice. Thank
yes,
you.
absolutely. Katie Landers with Brock Insurance Agency, $100.
Wow.
Brenda, you just give me a nod and I'll keep going.
Who was the name with Bradley Resource?
Paula Bacon. Paula Bacon. Thank you, Paula. We appreciate that. Jason Swallows and Gautam Patel with Mouse Creek Pharmacy pledging $500.
Wow. Thank you guys
for that.
Jason's family has been giving for many, many years, and we remember and think about his late mother, Mary Swallows. Bridget, who was our longtime friend. Mary's Wholesale Furniture back in the day.
That's right, yes.
Absolutely.
We've got Brian Little with Group Health and Wellness pledging $100.
Very nice. Thank you.
Todd Walker. Thank
Todd
you, Todd.
Walker.
Todd Walker.
Saw him yesterday.
Yes, great guy. $500.
Whoa, Todd.
Thank you,
buddy.
Todd. And
Sure.
I want to take a pause here for just
and
a
I
minute.
think we've got a caller on the line. Caller, good morning. Hi there. Are you there, caller? Nobody there. Okay. All right, let's just keep going here. Shelton, Josh, Brian, anyone?
I've got some more. And again, knowing that Logan Thompson has sponsored some and donated, but Robert Thompson is pledging an additional $100 for our segment. So thank you, Robert, for that.
Robert.
Yes, Thomas Childs with Childs Heating and Air here, local Cleveland company. Great guy. $250.
Wow, thank you, Thomas.
Chad Dean with Dean Custom Homes, $100.
Wow. Very active in our Builders Association. Orba.
One of my good friends, if anybody needs a haircut, go see Beck at Beck's Haircuts. He's pledging $100.
Beck!
Thank you, Beck.
I love Beck.
He is a great guy. He is an absolutely wonderful guy.
Big time soccer man also.
He is, and he's coached a lot of our kids.
All right, let's go to the phones and say hello to our longtime friend, Ross Tarver. Ross, good morning.
Morning, Steve. How you guys?
I don't know. What you need to do, Ross, is go to the website mixedtv.tv. We have Santa, we have Buddy the Elf, we have Daddy, and then we have Shelton, and Brenda, Bridget, and then me.
The adorable people.
I'm actually looking at my computer screen, and it looks like 4 fools petals in between two roses.
We have a new theme this morning. Oh, Ross.
I don't know who is the guy in the fur.
That's Daddy. That's all we can legally say. Well, let's just speak to Ross Tarver. What's the matter with you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Hey, he's asking who you were.
Oh.
It's Adam
I'm
Lewis.
Daddy. Adam Lewis. This is Adam Lewis.
Adam Lewis.
He hadn't said a word, so I'm not recognizing.
Ross, I'm hot as all get out. I can't talk because I'm sweating underneath it.
Well, Ross, you've helped this Empty Stocking Fund, and then also used to help creating Christmas memories with Brenda for many years.
Oh yeah, well, I think it's great that you guys have combined resources here, and I think it reaches many more children. And I know Brenda where her heart is, and Steve, I know where your heart is. It goes way back to your grandfather. So I don't know about these other four characters. I know they're very passionate. I know they're all very passionate about this here at Christmas time, and this is such a special opportunity that we can give to those less fortunate.
Mm-hmm. It certainly is, and Shelton, you think about your native Charleston community and Tarver Distributing.
Oh, well, listen, the Tarver family is what I would call on the Mount Rushmore of families for northern Bradley County and Charleston. The Tarver family, the Haney family, the Thompsons. Even going back to Ross's dad, I can remember my father talking about him, Rabbit, for all the time, and Dave Thompson talking about him all the time. But the Tarver family, if there's ever a need in that community, the Tarver family is always there.
Well, your dad's one of those special people too, and there was a great dedication of a county fire truck here just recently that I was blessed to attend and see his reaction, and you could just tell he's really taken back by that honor. So, I know you guys have got a lot of things going on this morning. We're going to be doing our standard contribution. We're going to give $1,000 to the Empty Stocking Fund.
Wow! Thank you, Ross. Ross and Holly Tarver.
You guys, I really hope you can reach your $200,000 goal. I think it's quite attainable, especially these four guys getting out here and beating the drum. So, I don't know if I stepped on. I think Leslie Christian Painter called me earlier this week and was telling me she was going to put me on the hot seat. So I'm not taking any of Leslie's thunder here away, too. But I know Leslie's real passionate about this as well.
Actually, yeah, you did. You took all the thunder. Josh Rogers, I think Ross did that, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, but we're thankful that he donated with us this week. You can always donate on Thursday, Ross.
It's Christmas Eve.
Actually, Brian Fretwell called me and asked me to be one of his special call-ins or something. So I guess Santa's elf, the man in the funky green suit, can get the credit on this.
There you go. My buddy and a friend of this community, Ross Tarver. Ross, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ross.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ross.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and good luck this morning.
Thank you, buddy. Ross and Holly Tarver, and can't say enough. We got to take a quick break here. And anything before break that we need to know right here? We okay right now?
We missed Bud Kenchis a little bit, and I appreciate Bud. I reached out to Bud, a little while ago about giving and calling in.
He can call us back.
Yeah.
He can call us back. We love Bud.
I'd like to thank Ross for sponsoring Bridget's Mimosas every morning, too.
Only way to make it through.
Hey, James Sears, did we hear that somewhere? Hey, Bridget, I do want to, let's get our contact information out. We do need an update from Brenda, and honestly, we really appreciate everybody getting involved here with these guys, but we've got to take a legal ID break and a news break. Bridget, how do they get a hold of us?
Okay, call us on the volunteer Ready Pass Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line, or go to our website, mymix1041.com. Click on Empty Stocking Fund.
Joe Womack from Southern Heritage Bank and his wife Joni has given $50 to the Empty Stocking
Joe!
Fund. So Joe and Joni. So yeah, Joe does a great job with the mortgage department over there at Southern Heritage Bank.
He certainly does, and we're back in just a moment.
This traffic report is brought to you by Ellen.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Thunderstorms for this afternoon, a high of 68 and a low of 56 tonight. For tomorrow, occasional rain showers throughout the day, a high of 63 and a low of 49. Then on Saturday, cloudy during the morning, rain showers during the afternoon with a high of 60. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 59 degrees.
Weather brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Doctors Ken and Brian Beard. Thank you, Ken and Judy Beard, for the $500 contribution. We do have breaking world and national news at this moment. The United States and Russia have agreed to they are releasing Brittany Griner, the longtime collegiate women's player, and she has been released from Russia in a prisoner exchange with the United States and Russia. This has just happened, and we not sure if Fox News has updated that or not, but we're going to just pass that along to you. The United States and Russia in world and national news have agreed to a prisoner exchange. Brittany Griner will be getting out of prison in Russia. She's been there since February. I'm trying to remember where she played. Was it Texas? Did she in that area? So anyway, we'll figure that out. But
in the United States,
just wanted to bring that to you. Back in just a second.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
House is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, Mix 104.1, and the news is definitely the Empty Stocking Fund. This morning, Brenda Lawson, let's go to you for an update. What is happening?
Well, hopefully I am up to date.
Good luck, Brenda.
Tanya and Yvonne Davidson, $100. Dwayne and Karen Williams, $100. Chris and Courtney Pendergrass, $250. Samples Memorial Baptist Church, $500. Wholesale Supply Group, $4,500. Commissioner Milan and Amy Blake, $100. Lisa and Jonathan Silvers, $25. Brent and Missy Matthews, $200. Lawrence Matthews, $100. Commissioner Cindy Slater, $300. Stephen and Amy Beasley, $200. Kirk Campbell, $50. Anonymous, $100. Win Smiles, $1,000. Headquarters Salon, $250. And I'm hoping I say these names right. Naziah, Keaton, and Zyrus, $75. Hannah Thurman, $50. Robin and Lee McChesney, $200. Cindy Oliver, Rolling Doghouse, $200. South Cleveland Church of God, Reverend Lipsy, $500. Anonymous, $500. Family Resource, Paula Bacon, $100. Brock Insurance, Katie Landers, $100. Mouse Creek Pharmacy, $500. Group Health Wellness, $100. Todd Walker, $500. Robert Thompson, $100. Thomas Childs Heating and Air, $250. Dean Custom Homes, $100. Beck's Haircut, $100. Diana Gibson, $25. Ross and Holly Tarver at Tarver Distributing, $1,000. Joe and Joni Womack, Anonymous, $50. For a total of $152,535.86.
That's excellent. That's excellent. Thank you to this community. Thank you very much. This hour of the 52nd Annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund brought to you by Direct Primary Care Associates. And we're joined now by Westwood Baptist Church Executive Pastor Paul Davis. I don't think it's the first time you've ever had a wrestling belt in front of you while you've spoken. Can you confirm that?
Well, probably not.
Would you like to come in from the hallway and talk in the microphone? That'd also be another thing here.
Well, I'm looking at this ornament that's sitting here in front of me with your face on it, so I didn't know whether to pray or pick it up and throw it.
You're mesmerized.
I am. I'll just say, this is the face of evil right here.
What is the matter? Yes. Santa's here. This is the Santa from Elf, the one that Buddy went nuts on.
Oh, I didn't know where you were going with that. The Santa from...
Bad Santa. He's Bad Santa.
Yeah.
Santa.
Yeah.
Well, this is good timing.
Yeah.
You've got
Smells
Daddy.
a little bit like Skid Row in here.
and that doesn't even count. Lovingood was just here. So,
my goodness.
Come on, Paul.
I thought I felt something in here.
Some evil in the room here,
yeah. You know, the prisoner exchange you just talking about in the news.
Brittany Griner.
Really interesting. But you know what? That happens all the time in Alabama. It's called recruiting.
Oh, Nelly! You've got Georgia and Ohio State here, so they agree with you.
See, I was safe.
Yeah. Well, hey, Paul, I tell you, it's just a great time at Westwood Baptist Church. We've had a couple of big events with you here lately. With the Halloween, the Fall Festival, and then the big concert with Mac Powell. Right. A lot of stuff going on at Westwood.
Yeah, there is. I brought Matt Parks, our worship leader, with us today, too. Now, he's got a big event coming up this Sunday. Now, it's not probably going to be as good as Mac Powell. It's probably going to be like a tick better.
Even better than Mac.
Yeah.
No pressure, buddy.
Yeah, because he's the only worship leader I've ever had all the years I've been at Westwood that has a foot tambourine.
You've got a foot tambourine?
Yeah, I told him I thought that was a little more Pentecostal.
Yeah, that really
But we're trying to reach out into all areas.
Wow.
So, yeah, I figured Bridget knew that was that.
Yeah, that Mount Olive. See, they do the foot tambourines the night of the snakes.
Oh,
it's the same. It's usually about every Thursday. As a matter of fact, tonight they do that.
Yeah, went from handbells to foot tambourines, right?
Well, that's Debbie Melton at First United Methodist.
Oh,
the handbells.
Okay, gotcha.
Then we got the foot tambourine. Why didn't you bring the foot tambourine?
That's what Paul said when we got here. I didn't know he was going to bring it up. Mac Powell does not have a foot tambourine, by the way.
But you
got
do.
a kick drum thing.
Oh, kick drum.
So
Yeah. Paul just kicks me. So I mean, that's basically. Hey, buddy. So tell us what's happening at Westwood this Sunday.
Okay, on Sunday at 6 p.m. we're going to have a Christmas concert with our choir and the praise band, and featuring some of our middle school singers and some singers from Lee University. We're going to be telling the story of the hopelessness before Christ came. The 400 years of silence where there was no prophecies before the birth of Christ, and then tell the story of the Nativity.
Wow. If you need maybe a picture symbolism for the 400 years of Christ's silence or God's silence, right over here. Let's just use the picture of Daddy, and I think just put Paul just
I
put
thought
that
was
on.
John the Baptist, the coat he's wore, I was waiting on him to pick up some locusts, and start popping them back. Yeah, this is the 21st century John the Baptist,
Yes,
right?
yes, that's right.
Yeah, he's foretelling something. We're just not sure what that is, right? Maybe it's an all-time record for the Empty Stocking Fund that he's here.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. Well, this is going to be exciting, and like you said, there's many parts of your congregation will be involved here, Paul.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We have a distinction between those who can sing and those who cannot. And so those who cannot, we're going to enjoy those who are leading us in worship. But it's really a great time. It's a great season. Where a lot of our churches, look to this season because people are, while they're looking for presents and family time and all that, especially in our community, it is a Christ-centered season, and we want to give opportunity for us to proclaim about the very one who brings us hope. And, we've had conversations, and a lot of people have a lot of different ideas about, Christmas falls on Sunday this year, and to me, I've had the conversation of folks who go, well, I don't know if we'll be able to make it or not. And I get it because I don't have, a bunch of kids running around. But all that to say is that I'm thinking this is the very day I want to be in worship, to celebrate the arrival of the one who brings us hope. To me, it doesn't happen every year, so it doesn't mess up our world every year. And so we're looking forward to that. We have our candlelight that is kind of a great tradition for us that it's really one of our largest services during the holidays because so many people bring extended family and friends to and then that prepares us for our Christmas Day service as well too. But we're going to be sensitive. We're going to roll Pastor Steve back a little bit and make sure he doesn't do like a 2-hour soliloquy or whatever. Because the kids will be hyped up on something at that point in time, and the parents will be so tired. So we're going to hand out some coffee and no-dos or whatever, and worship together on that.
Well, you've told me privately that's a typical Sunday at Westwood.
It kind of is.
The coffee and the no-dos for Steve Smart.
Well, we edit his sermon down a lot to get it on the radio, so sometimes you just get the warm up. Anyway, but Matt and his worship team is really kind of preparing our hearts for that season and reminding us of the reason for that.
So Matt, if you will, we're joined by Westwood Baptist Church this morning. Matt, if you will, remind us of the details for this Sunday evening.
Sure, it's December 11th. That's Sunday at 6 p.m. at Westwood Baptist, 4001 Georgetown Road. Come on and see us. We will not make anybody sing but our choir, except maybe one song, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, and you traditionally have had one of the best choirs in this community. You always have, including Dr. Dennis Betts. Is he still singing with you?
He is still singing with us.
He sings and he checks the babies. He sings and
he'll just carry babies up there sometimes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Paul Davis, and I know it's a tough Christmas for you with your North Carolina Tar Heels. Started at preseason number 1, and now they've just slipped down into the bowels of humanity.
2 Saturdays ago, our football team and our basketball team both tanked within 15 minutes of each other on national television, and so it is a time for them to have Coach Davis and them to have some come to Jesus conversations. Amen. Because they are playing more like, Prospect Middle School could probably take them out right now. So it's a tough time. I'm kind of feeling like, some of the years that the Tennessee fans have had to endure before we got Rick Barnes up there and got it pumped back up. So
Well, and you calling my Christmas ornament basically the face of evil. I appreciate that. Yeah. That's really what
it's a new witnessing tactic. Tell you how bad you are, so that I can tell you how good Jesus is and how he can redeem that. So
that's almost Pentecostal. Yeah. Anyway, guys, no kidding. Thank you. And I know you're here on behalf of the Empty Stocking Club.
We are. Our church, Westwood, would like to donate $1,500 today to that. This is a season, and we've had this conversation before, for many Baptist churches that have Lottie Moon focus on there, and our church loves participating in that because it usually ends up with all of our pastors getting pie in the face or something like that our children choose. And so we set a goal at church there this year, and they met it within 2 weeks. And it's just kind of that season. But we want to participate locally like we do with some of our other strategic partners in the community and participate in that. And we tell our folks, while we have opportunities to participate in local giving to our church and to organizations, we need to step out into our community and not stop that generosity at the church door. So it's a both and. And so whether it's serving, giving of their time or whatever, that's constantly what we're pushing our folks to do. And we have just seen them in a lot of different areas serve so faithfully throughout the years, and we want to continue that tradition as well. And then Connie and I want to also donate $100 today as well too.
Thank you.
And
Paul.
So hopefully that you will have paid off your debt. Speaking of our basketball time, to to Renee Curry in Isaiah House, and I'm going to check with her because you remember that you lost that bet and you kept saying I'm going to write that check. So
What Bridget?
do you remember that, Bridget, back in the spring? Yeah, and so
She don't have a clue.
Yeah.
It's like Mark Smith comes in here, brings me a Coke Zero and $1,000 for empty stocking fund, and tells me I owe him money. Ladies and gentlemen, if I owe you money, would you please call Daddy? Here's actually my representative. Daddy, go ahead.
Take care of it.
Is that your new law firm?
Here's Bad Santa. Paul Davis, Westwood Baptist Church, just really one of our, in all sincerity, one of our crown jewels for so many years. We really appreciate it, and thank you very much. I really, Matt, great seeing you again,
good
buddy.
seeing you, Steve. Thanks
Good
for
to see
having
you,
us.
buddy. Sunday night, 6 o'clock, Westwood. Thank you, guys,
Bring your
very
kids,
much.
bring your wives, bring your family.
Hide your kids, hide your wives. Hey, Paul, it's not the first time you've seen Buddy the Elf, I'm sure. And
No,
Santa.
really, Matt's our buddy the elf. I mean, Matt is he's that guy, you know.
We're going to come right back with more. You can call in. There's a spirit of giving, and that's the wonderful thing about it. 614-6499. You can text that number. You can go to donate online, mymix1041.com. Dole Dykes coming in at 9 o'clock this morning. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, the region's best holiday lights experience for the whole family. Warm your heart during this nighttime family tradition as you walk through Rock City Gardens Winter Wonderland. Experience the all-new Heart of the Mountain Realm, new for 2022. Enjoy cookie decorating with Mrs. Claus. See Santa in his kitchen and workshop. Shop at the Christmas market. It's Rock City's 90th year of celebrations. Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, now through January 1st. To purchase your tickets, visit crockcity.com.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this. Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty, 472-2173, bender-realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
A new kind of superfood? Hardee's new Super Bacon Biscuit has twice the bacon and is available till noon on the weekends.
The universe provides.
Bite into the new Super Bacon Biscuit, only at Hardee's.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
a dinner, and we're going to have her speak at that dinner, but we're also having her speak at the Boys and Girls Club. We're also busing in high school students from around the area. So all the high school and middle school students in the area will have the opportunity to come and hear her at Cleveland State, which is a great opportunity. So really it's the community event and really trying to maximize the impact. She has an impressive story.
Oh, she's unbelievable.
Both on and off the court, right?
So Lady Vol fans everywhere are going to love that.
Yeah.
Josh, what a great opportunity for Cleveland State Community College.
Yeah, Cleveland State does so many awesome events throughout not the year, but every year they bring in some special guest. And, you know, Archie Manning was here last year, and now Tamika Catchings, just a great Vol, and just a great opportunity for people to come out and be able to listen and hear her story and what she does and what she believes, and it's just a great event, and so I'm sure you can find out more on Cleveland State's website.
That's right.
How do they get tickets, John?
mycs.cc/Tamika, mycs.cc/Tamika, or you can call Cleveland State, or you can go to the Cleveland State website, or you can just ask Steve Hartline.
Yeah, we'll
He'll
tell
be
you all
glad
about
to tell
it. Now, I appreciate you and Lee and Jill and everybody at the foundation. You guys donated.
Well, Lee dumped out on me today. He was supposed to be here, but, you know.
Yeah, well, I think he got scared and probably saw it on Mixed TV.
Something like that. I don't know. He claims he has a cold, but we all know better.
Yeah. Hey, you guys did donate 2 tickets to the Empty Stocking Fund. Which
Yes, we did. Cleveland State donated 2 tickets to the Empty Stocking Fund, and Lee and I both donated to the Empty Stocking Fund as well.
Thank you very much.
We are glad to come out and support the cause.
And you've done, of course, you did it on Shelton and these guys' day here. So
yeah,
you know, you're trying to do it.
When else would he do it?
Exactly.
Well, I don't know. We did have some.
That's what I'm saying.
You know.
That's what I'm saying.
John, anything else you want to add here, buddy, before we go?
Lots going on at Cleveland State. Do you know we actually have launched a logistics and supply chain management program, and we are launching Chem Tech over at the Pi Center.
Really?
Yeah. So
that is tremendous.
That starts in the spring.
Okay, so how could people, if they're interested, what do they need to do? Go to the website, maybe?
Call Cleveland State, talk to an advisor, you know, or if you're a Bradley County High School student, talk to your teachers or your advisor, and you know, if you're interested in that. So it's really going to be a great program. We're excited to launch both of those programs, and think they're going to be huge.
Don Squires, Cleveland State. Tamika Catchings coming to Cleveland, the legendary Lady Vol, February 23rd and 24th. And I love that she's, like you said, she's not just coming to speak. She's going to be in the community. She's going to be doing a lot. And I do appreciate you guys donating those tickets, which we'll be giving away, by the way. We've got a bunch of prizes to give away tomorrow morning for those who have donated throughout the campaign. We'll get into all that coming up. John Squires, thank you very much. Give me that website one more time about Tamika Catchings.
mycs.cc/Tamika, or you can go to the Cleveland State website and you'll find it on there. And we still need sponsors to help us get the high school and middle school students in there. And so we really want to maximize the impact, take advantage of the opportunity, and people can buy tickets as well. So we're hoping to have a great night and a great couple days. We're really working her. So
Yeah,
she's
Cleveland State Foundation. John, thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Let me go to the phones. We understand we have a caller.
Thanks for all you do.
Thank you, buddy. Caller.
Hey, good morning, Steve. This is Bud.
Bud Kenches. Bud, how in the world are you?
I am doing wonderful. I've been watching all morning, and Adam Lewis, I'll never look at you the same again, sir.
That ain't the first time he's heard that, trust me. Hey, Brian Fretwell, you were talking about Bud earlier. You may want to move that microphone down toward you.
But Bud is a great friend, just a great guy.
He really is.
He does so much for this community and in ways and means that you don't even call to order as much as you should. Bud, I appreciate everything you do for us. I appreciate everything you do for our community, too, my friend.
Hey, Bud, I do want to also thank you for what you did with the Judgment Day event over at North Cleveland Church of God. What an incredible event that was.
Thank you. Yeah, I was so blessed. We had a little over 500 people come through over the 4 days, and it was awesome. And let me just give that back to you. Thank you for everything that you did with Mix 104, the interviews and the commercials, and we really appreciate it.
Well, Bud, I know you're calling on behalf of the Empty Stocking Fund, so tell me what's happening.
I am. So I talked to Brian this week, and you definitely wanted to do something. So on behalf of Good News Christian Magazine, they're giving $50.
Wow.
And then I would like to match that. So on behalf of myself and Good News, we want to give $100. And then I just texted my mom, who's actually, I think she's watching right now. She would also like to give $50. And she told me that your grandfather actually dedicated me when I was a baby. My grandparents went to your grandfather's church, and so you know, and then I remember growing up, and my mom and I would always take clothes and donations and drop them off in that van that would sit at the back of the church. So thank you for continuing his legacy through this all these years later.
Well, I knew you were special. My papa dedicated you. Well, he dedicated me. That my mother put me in a christening gown.
At least one word.
Hey, don't talk about Bud that way. Bud Kenches, buddy, we think the world of you. And hello to your mom. I know she works over at White Wing. Is that correct?
That is correct. I think you actually met her when you guys. Yeah, I think you actually met her a few weeks ago when you were doing a broadcast over there or something. Yeah,
that's right. Hey, Daddy, do you want to say something to Bud Kenches? I know you were posturing there.
No, I'm good. Thanks, Bud. Appreciate your donation.
What'd you tell him off the air?
Yeah, you're welcome. And I just want to say, Adam, next time we do an event together, please come out in that costume. I'd love to get a picture. I think that would be great.
I'll get the next ribbon cutting dress just like that.
Well, I won't tell you what that ribbon cutting will be. Mike Griffin will take money from anybody. Thank you, Bud. Right. Merry Christmas. I really appreciate it very much.
Merry Christmas to you all, too. God bless you.
Bless you. Shelton?
Steve, we got a lot to catching up to do here. And again, John Squires, $50. Billy Haney Meat Company, in memory of Billy Haney, who passed away recently. He, one of the best. We talk about the Tarvers and the Haneys and whatnot. One of the great families up there. $250 from Billy Haney Meat Company.
Now, Mrs. Haney and Billy Haney Meat Company, I know you're listening. Listen, I appreciate the donation on behalf of the Empty Stocking Fund. I just want some school pizza. I just want some school. Chase Lawson, I just want some school pizza. You know what I mean? We love them. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. Charity Garrison, $300. Todd and Joan Thurman, Hickory Hills Barn, $200. Connie and Hank Hayden, which Connie is Billy's daughter, $100. Brian and Michelle Trotter, $100. We've got Flowers and Things, again, gave earlier, $100. Josh Harden, Bailey Sims, $250. Joe and Heather Kidd, I'm much more Heather than Joe, $50. And I think you've got one there.
Matt Hawkins with Water Boys Pressure Washing, $500 donation.
Whoa, Matt.
If you know Matt and those guys, they are just amazing guys.
Speaking of pressure washing, I think they could do some with this group in here. Well, wait a second. Just like something out of the WWE, Ross Tarver is here.
He had to come see it in person.
Come in, Ross.
Brian Fretwell's hat is on too tight. His blood's cutting the blood circulation off too tight. I've had 2 callers that called my phone. I donate to the Empty Stocking
on behalf of Brian and his head. Ross Tarver, how you doing, buddy?
Ross, come on up here.
Come on over. Say up. No, come here.
Come on.
He never. Ross Tarver, get over it. You never come in. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, look at that. We got Ross in.
Look at that.
Bad, doesn't it? Don't squeeze too tight at all. Hey, this is a great segue into this. So how I got this was actually from our senator, Adam Lowe. He came out in this at a party. Josh says, "Hey, I'm coming in this." I was like, "Hey, I've got something."
So you're telling me our newest state senator?
Let me borrow his pajamas.
Well, that explains everything. I know. And Ross, notice that came out after the election.
Yes, of course.
We would like to
of course.
Ross Tarver, buddy, I can't thank you enough for what you do.
You guys are doing a great job.
Appreciate it, Ross.
We love Ross Tarver. Is it raining? I see some rain on your.
It's been raining for a week.
All right,
Fretwell's got some more donations.
I've also got a caller that Fretwell will be interested in.
Hello.
Go right ahead. You guys go.
All right. Mark Ryden, State Farm Insurance, $100.
Yeah, whatever. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. Steve Bullens with Bullens Trucking, $500.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank
and
you, Steve,
Emily
very
Bullens.
much. Thank you guys
Absolutely.
very, very much. We got Amy Campbell, attorney, $100. Groovy's Pools, Groovy and Brooke over there. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do. $200.
Wow.
John Bohannon and Charity Bohannon, $100.
Wow.
Slow down.
I'm sorry. Slow
down.
You have to circle back around. Circle back around.
We'll come back.
Okay.
I'm doing the Shelton thing. And Kelly Hurd with Hurd Jewelry, $100.
Wow. Thank you, Kelly. We've known Kelly a long time. Let me pause right here. I understand we have a caller on the line. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Is this Debbie Downer? Is that right?
This is Debbie Downer.
I know that voice.
This would be Stacy.
I do too. I know that
Direct
voice.
Primary Care Associates. Hey, will you hand me the 3 Coke Zeros and the 6 Mountain Dews? She said I can't drink those or my head will fall off.
Are you watching us on Mixed TV, Stacy? That's what I want to know. Because
I'm not.
Oh, thank God.
I'm not watching live. I'm
God.
sitting here on my phone. I actually just got off the phone with Ross Tarver because when you sent me that phone number, you sent me Ross Tarver's phone number.
Sorry about that.
I think you're going to need that number more than anything after this.
I was trying to send that to Bridget.
These are my favorites. Already have.
Yeah, he's on the favorite list. All right.
Oh, that's another one, James.
There you go.
Well, Stacy, first of all, of course, Direct Primary Care Associates, I know Buddy the Elf can't speak for them this morning, so I'll talk to you. You guys are just incredibly busy, and this community, I've noticed, has really reached out to you guys and embraced you in a big way, haven't they?
They have, and we want to give back to the community. So our clinic, we've pulled, and we're going to donate $250.
Whoa! Thank you very much.
And that's the staff there. And I want to call it. I didn't ask her to call in and donate or anything, along those lines. I told her she can call in and make fun of me in the costume that I was wearing. But thank you so much for that. And that just shows our folks' hearts.
Brian,
they're great people.
They are great people, and I will ask you for a comment here. This hour, by the way, brought to you by Direct Primary Care Associates. But Brian, it is again, you guys have been embraced in a big way here. You've had huge announcements this year.
Yeah, especially all the business owners that are in our community and all the local folks who even advertise on your station. We all can appreciate this. It has nothing to do with me. It has to do with Stacy and that office coming together just like they did. It's just the people, the people that I get to work with day in and day out. I'm blessed. So it absolutely has nothing to do with me or the organization. It's the people who perform the work. So it's all them.
Stacy Flowers, Direct Primary Care Associates. Stacy, I tell you, you really make it easy for people as far as medical care, don't you?
We do. We really make it easy. We make it as simple as it can possibly be. We're literally a text message away. And in this day and age of technology, boy, that's convenient.
Certainly is. How can people find out more about Direct Primary Care Associates?
You can find more about us at our website, directpca.com. And be generous today. Visit emptystocking.org and donate to the cause today that these fine folks are out here encouraging.
All right. Well, Stacy, thank you very much. And I'm going to try to be nice to you today. You call with this nice donation. But Norma, I do think, you're, what, Shelton?
No, let's just, no.
Well, I think her ultimate goal is for me to kill over. Basically, I think that's what it is. She's like Ralph Buckner.
A lot of us. Yes, she's not far off.
Actually, Bridget.
Thanks, Stacy.
Thank you, Stacy.
We appreciate it. Guys, I want to go back to you.
Hey, I think we got Chase Lawson's with us. Chase is going to slide in here real quick.
Chase is. I'm just glad Chase made it before 9. This is usually really early. This is really early for Chase Lawson.
Stays up late playing video games.
We made it. I was up late last night, but I made it this morning, and I think that's what counts.
That is what counts. It is what counts. Chase is here on behalf of the Lynn Jones Foundation. Chase, a lot of great things going on right now. They're keeping you busy over there.
We are definitely staying busy at the Lynn Jones Foundation. We got a few things going on right now.
Let's talk about that. Shelton, you were telling me and Chase about something coming up, I believe, this weekend. Is that right?
Yeah, actually, tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night. We have given out, the Lynn Jones Foundation has given out 2,100 tickets to the Bradley Ottawa game.
Oh, my goodness.
3 tickets to every student at Oak Grove and Taylor get to go to the Bradley Ottawa game for free.
Wow.
And then inside, they have an envelope. Inside that envelope, they also get 5 tickets to the concession stand for anything in the concession stand. Wow. So Lynn wanted to, when Lynn moved to Bradley County, his first school was Oak Grove. And so he wanted to try to do something special and give these kids the opportunity to go watch a basketball game that they may not otherwise get to go do. And so they're getting free tickets, free concessions.
Wow.
And so it's going to be a really special night. And Principal Spangler, Coach Reuter, Coach Carpenter, they have been over backwards to help us make this happen, and just said, hey, whatever you guys need, they'd love to have them over there. So it's going to be a pretty special night, I think, at Jim Smitty Arena.
Shelton, I know Brenda's busy, but you shared something with me last night on the phone about Lynn and about Brenda Lawson.
Oh yeah, I mean, he said, and nothing against you, but he said, I want to make sure we give to Brenda's thing. But
that's right. That's the way to say it.
I'm gonna tell you, he loves Brenda Lawson. I mean, he said she has done more for me than in a lifetime than anybody will ever know. But he really did, and I think he pump faked the Orr sisters Monday morning. I really do.
Well, yeah, let's go back, because I know we heard from the Orr sisters earlier.
Yes.
They're trying to check in. They're up there on their sister trip. I think they're watching, actually. They're up with the annual sister trip. Anything you want to say to them, Shelton?
Yeah, you're liars and cheaters. That's not, but it's not.
Especially Xandra.
Yeah, Xandra, the ringleader. But Lynn, they kept calling Lynn and kept calling and texting. He's like,
begging.
He said, I've got to do something to get them to keep quit calling. I said, change your number. He didn't like that idea. I don't know why. It was a simple solution to a problem, but he didn't. So he gave $1,000 Monday morning. Really more to keep him from calling than anything. That's what it was. He just needed some rest.
Yeah.
But I think Chase is here today on behalf of the Lynn Jones Foundation to really give to the group he wanted to give to begin with, his heart's desire. But Chase, I think you've got an announcement to make.
Yeah, we did kind of pump fake with Xandra. I do want to start by saying I love you to the Orr sisters. Xandra.
Oh, wow.
That ain't happening.
Wow. They don't.
Xandra, Vaughn, Kathy, all you guys, I love you.
Didn't know all their names. Didn't love them too much.
Yeah, just knows 1 or 2.
Well,
Andrea.
Anyway, but yes, we did pump fake. So we would like to give Josh and this group and Stephen.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Stephen,
and Fretwell
and Daddy. I can name all the names.
Daddy. All right.
Go for it. Josh, Stephen, Brian, Adam. Daddy. As he's actually called right now.
Exactly.
But yes, we'll be donating $10,000.
Wow. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow. Thank you very much.
Hey, Orr sisters, hear that?
Hey, I want to get serious just a second, Chase, because not only, Lynn Jones, we here have heard his testimony. It's an unbelievable testimony for what the Lord has done in his life. But also, you guys just gave out, I don't know how many Thanksgiving dinners, I believe. And that's
125 dinners across the city and the county we gave out. That includes the turkey, all the sides, all the things to cook with. We did all that, helped by cooks, so we did that, and we're able to give them to families throughout the community.
Yeah, and Lynn does a lot privately, really, Shelton, throughout the year, and a lot that.
And the Thanksgiving thing, let's not forget the sheriff's department, the police department. They're the ones, the SROs are the ones that kind of help pinpoint these kids. The schools help with that, and then the SROs go and deliver these to the children that they're actually in the school with. Yeah. So it's just a great, it's just a cooperative deal there with the city, the county, the Lynn Jones Foundation, and this year the Bradley Central Bearettes actually actually came over and packed all the goods. Had an assembly line really going. So they came over on Thanksgiving break actually and did that. So no, it was a really good deal. But yeah, 125 meals went out, full meals. I mean, it's just not the turkey; it was the full meals there, and it was something to really see.
Well, I'm sure Lynn is listening, and Lynn, thank you so much on
Take
behalf
that back to Lynn.
Brenda Lawson.
So I just want to clarify something. So Lynn and I go way back. We went to Bradley High School and graduated together in 1976. So there was a challenge put out by one of the Orr sisters for anybody who went to school with Kathy and I and graduated with Kathy and I to give. So Lynn was answering that challenge.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh,
I mean,
my.
She's been bought off. Yeah. She just read that. That's what happened.
Exactly. But we do appreciate Lynn and everything he does for the Empty Stocking Fund. He has helped us for a lot of years, and he does do a lot in this community. So go Bears 1976.
There we go. I tell you, by the way, that was the big championship year, as I recall.
Exactly.
For football, and Coach Alford and everybody over there.
Bearettes.
And the Bearettes, you did win a chip with Coach Smitty at that time. That's right. Brenda, let's get an update. And Shelton, you may want to assist here if we make sure we get everybody recognized. And so, Brenda, let's go over to you.
Okay. Joe and Joni Womack, $50. Anonymous, $50. Westwood Baptist Church, $1,500. Paul and Connie Davis, $100. John Squires, $50. Haney Meat Company in memory of Billy Haney, $250. Charity Garrison, $300. Todd, and Joan Thurman, $200. That's Hickory Hills Barn. Connie and Hank Hayden, $100. Brian and Michelle Trotter, $100. Matt Hawkins, $500. A Good News Christian Magazine, Bud Kitchen, $100. Bud's Mom, $50. John Harden and Bailey Sims, $250. Joe and Heather Kidd, $50. Mark Ryden, State Farm Insurance, $100. Bullen's Trucking, $500. Amy Campbell, attorney, $100. Groovy's Pools, $200. John and Charity Bohannon, $100. Hurd Jewelry, Kelly Hurd, $100. Direct Primary Care Staff, $250. Cleveland Medical Group Management Associates, $500. And the Lynn Jones Foundation, $10,000.
My goodness.
For a total of $167,985.86.
Wow. It's for the boys and girls, and this is our next to last day. This is, Bridget, kind of like Christmas Eve in a lot of ways, because we're going to wrap everything up for 2022 tomorrow morning at Life Care.
That's right. If you like to wait till the last minute, this is it. So call us, the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499. Text us at that same number on the HHM text line, or go to our website, mymix1041.com. Click on Empty Stocking.
Josh Rogers.
Yeah, we got a couple more people coming in here in just a few minutes to be able to give. So
it's wonderful.
We'll keep this thing rolling.
Thank you, guys, in all sincerity. Thank you. Dole Dykes also coming in a few minutes, the member of the Grand Ole Opry and my longtime friend. He helped my grandfather Littlefield kick off the Feed the People program, which actually I said my grandmother did that. Mrs. Littlefield, but the program still continues at Faith Memorial with Dole Dykes and Danny Murray, and what a special night, Valentine's night of 1984 with Jim Smitty, Senator Jim Sasser, Brenda's late great best friend Pat Summitt, and we had quite a night. Howard Baker that night. And both of the Bradley and Cleveland marching bands played that night at the Dome. But it was Dole Dykes who was our highlight talent that evening in 1984 that launched our Feed the People program. All right, we're going to come right back with more. Keep calling, keep texting. Brenda's ciphering over here. We're getting ready. 167-985. Here's the question. Everybody's been asking. How'd you do last year? Well, we collected 170, is that right?
171 something.
$171,000 is what was collected, and that's what we go by, last year. So we are obviously, now I will say Ross Tarver is one of the best business minds ever, and if you want to thank anybody for Vocker, Ross Tarver, he kept that relationship going after we were turned down. Anyway, and Ross hates me to say that, but I don't care. I'm proud of, I love Ross. Anyway, Ross just said, Bridget, a few minutes ago, $200,000. Why not for the local boys and girls? And you know what? What do you think?
That's right. Yeah, what I love most about it, 100% of the money goes to these kids right here in our community. So it's hard to find an organization to give to that you know that every dime, every penny goes to what you think you're giving for.
Right.
So again, mymix1041.com, click on Empty Stocking Fund.
We've got some new guests joining us. We're going to take a break, come back with them in just a second. Stand by. Holiday excitement's in the air. The Town's Fly, your holiday.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best buys, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
401. We are on mixtv.tv as we hit the 9 a.m. hour in about 45 seconds. And our Empty Stocking Fund continues this hour, brought to you by Direct Primary Care Associates, and we appreciate them, what they've done. But right now, I want to go over to Keller Williams and the Richardson team. We're joined by Steve Black, Brian Richardson, Jody Gatlin. Steve Black, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good to see you, Stephen.
You know, look, you're a minister of the gospel. I mean, we've had other ministers in this morning. What do you make of this crowd here?
Well, you know, what shocked me, two things. One, I had this lovely Steve Heartline ornament staring me in the face. And that is a shocker. But I didn't know I was going to be among celebrities. Adam Dutton from the Yellowstone Ranch is here with us today.
That's Daddy.
Oh, you know.
Big Daddy.
Oh, man, Big Daddy. And, you know. So,
well, I don't know about that part. Now, Paul Davis from Westwood said my ornament looks like the very face of evil. So thank you very much.
Well, if Paul said it, it's truth.
Paul said it.
Yeah.
Steve Black, you've got quite a team at Keller Williams, and I know you're proud of this team here.
Well, we have a large family, and we have over 101 agents, and Richardson Group is a unique part of that family in that they started off at Keller Williams, and then they became what we call a mega agent office because they are megas. They are a very large and successful team, and then they became what is called an independent mega agent office. So they're like an independent office, as like an ABC Realty would be, but they're still part of, you know, in essence, they use our technology, and et cetera. But years ago, and Brian's got some wonderful numbers to share with you, we decided we wanted to give back to the community as an office, and I'll let Brian share all those wonderful numbers with you.
Our buddy Brian Richardson. Brian, you've been involved with this now for several years, and we really appreciate that.
Well, thank you, and we're very happy to be here. This is something near and dear to our hearts, the Richardson Group, and then KW as well. We started this going back to 2015 when we kind of came together. We have a very unique thing with Keller Williams. We have a leadership council. It's called the Agent Leadership Council. Every year, there's a cultural committee that helps to raise this money through the office. And this year's chairperson is Krista Tippett. She couldn't be here this morning, but she was
blame her.
Right. But she was a large driver of this for Keller Williams. And so today we're making combined total our largest donation ever. So Keller Williams Cleveland raised $3,600.
My goodness.
And the Richardson Group $1,500. So that's a grand total of $5,100.
Hey, how about that?
I've added it up going back through the years with today's donations. KW Cleveland, Richardson Group KW Cleveland, all told now, total amount raised from 2015 to now is $35,000.
My goodness, deserves another hand clap.
Brian just wants to know if that's enough to wear Daddy's coat.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so. Go right ahead.
Well, I want to put that on, get my picture made with Elf on the Shelf over here.
Elf on the Shelf.
Doc in a box.
Yeah,
right?
because Doc in the box. There you go. Because like he and I are like best buds anyway.
I know that.
But
Brian has an elf costume too.
We're just super tickled, and you guys are wonderful at what you all do, and God bless all of you for your hearts and what you do for this community. It's huge.
Jody, you've been involved in this almost, I guess, from the beginning as far
Yes,
as
sir.
the Richardson team there. And with
20 years.
20 years now.
Yes,
Why
sir.
is it so important to you think?
Because I realize how blessed I am. I have 2 kids. I'm thankful that I'm in a position where I can provide for them, and it's been really important for me to show my boys, that not everybody's as blessed as they are. So it's something I really enjoy doing with them, and wrapping presents and shopping and all that good stuff. So it's always been foundationally something that our business is based on, is giving back and being thankful and good stewards of what the Lord's given us.
Well, speaking of the Lord, as the Apostle Paul talked about the thorn in the side, the thorn in the flesh, and I guess Shelton would be. Is Shelton that to you? Is that the same thing?
I'm just here trying to be a blessing. I'm doing the Lord's work.
This is your mission field
work
over here. Is that right?
You're welcome.
Yeah. Brian, my goodness, you and Cindy and what you guys have done. Thank you very much. Why is it important to you?
Well, echoing what both Steve and Jody have said, it's a blessing to get to do what we do every day, working with wonderful clients, helping people from all over the country come to Cleveland, because Cleveland's a destination, believe it or not.
It is.
I mean, people come here, they search out the schools, the universities, everything we have to offer. And it's not, with us, it's not about selling someone a home. We're selling Cleveland, Tennessee.
That's it.
And that's what matters to us. And then to get to be a part of something like this, to get to give back. And one of the things that I'm real big on is that it is a true 501c3. There's nobody at the top. There's a lot of wonderful organizations out there, but there are some that have CEOs and a big group of people that are getting paid. But this isn't that. This goes, every dime goes straight back to the community and to all the children, and that's where it matters. That's what makes it the most important.
Steve Black, as it has since 1945 with Reverend Littlefield, who you knew, and I tell you, it's just a wonderful thing. You know what? There's a spirit of giving in this community. It's unbelievable.
It is truly unbelievable and, in my opinion, unmatched. I remember years ago, you talked about Brother Littlefield and the vision that was started back then, and a young lady by the name of Brenda McKenzie back then shared her vision with Polly and me, and we became shoppers for the students at Prospect, and it didn't take that long for us to share the vision along with Brenda. And I remember going to those board meetings up at the top of the roof on the 5th floor there at your former office, and it just doesn't take much to grasp the vision and the need, more importantly. So when y'all joined forces, that's when it changed, and changed for the better for our community, for our kids, and hats off to y'all with the vision.
Brenda, what about this team here?
Yes, they're wonderful. They come through, they shop, they wrap. They came in. They had a good time rapping this year. We put them upstairs and turned them loose, and we went up, and they had the music going. They were just really getting into it. So we really appreciate everything that the Keller Williams team's done.
Brian, Jody,
we couldn't do it.
Brian and Jody, how do we reach out to the Richardson group?
You can get us online at rg423.com, or you can call the office 423-790-7979.
Of course, Steve Black, your brand new headquarters, which I still want to do a broadcast over there at some point, but it is beautiful, Steve. How do we reach out over there?
Well, you could use your dial rotary phone and call BR549, or you could go, or if you have a cell phone, 303-1200.
303-1200. Shelton, I guess this counts on your day. Is that? Shelton,
listen. I'm very sorry. Listen, the only downside today was letting First Baptist come here and waste our time.
Wait a second. I'm very sorry. Now we can't read the pledges anymore. That's too bad. All right.
Have to start over.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you all.
We appreciate it. And I think what I've taken from this, Elf on the Shelf.
Yes.
Elf on the,
Doc in the
not
box,
Bunny.
Elf on the Shelf.
Elf on the hood. Thank you, guys. Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you. Merry Christmas, girls.
Thank you very much. We're going to take a break right here. Coming up, we're going to have more with our group today with the guys that have done a tremendous job. We're going to get some totals, and then we are. All right. Well, I tell you what. Let me take a quick break here. Dole Dykes, I'm sure, is ready to go too. So we're going to get Dole in here. We have more donations to come. Thank you. That's all we can say is thank you. Back in just a moment.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelley Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know in 2021 there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square. Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell. And typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
All right, I just received a text message. This is from Commissioner Scotty Gilbert and the Townhouse Bake Shop. And they're going to donate in memory of Edward and Thelma Gilbert, their brother Roger Gilbert. And I'll tell Dole when he gets in here in a second that he wants me to say he's their greatest fan. $1,000 from the Townhouse Bake Shop, Gilbert family. And he said, please do not count this on Josh Rogers Day. No, wait, no, I added that. That's fine. No, Scotty, we love you. I believe, and going into the Tom Rowland era of the Empty Stocking Fund, the Gilbert family is the longest serving contributor. Sandra, correct me if I'm wrong. I know you will. No, but they are the longest running contributors, the Gilberts. for the Empty Stocking Fund. All right, Shelton, let me go over to you. What we got here?
Oh, we got our buddies from the FCA, Jason Cox, Matt Moore. These guys have been lifelong friends, and I think they've come in to tell us a little bit about what's going on with FCA and maybe make a donation.
Jason, let me go to Matt Moore first of all, and then we'll get to the rookie here in just a second. Matt, how are you, buddy?
Man, I'm doing great. Man, you guys it is a madhouse in here, but I love it. I love every second.
Well, I said it's a circus.
Yeah, circus, madhouse, all
Loving
of
Good
it.
actually said it's a circus.
Well, you can expect that.
And he knows a circus, doesn't he?
He would, yeah. No, but listen, this is great what you guys are doing and how you're serving the community. I love seeing it because we were talking about this out here. Like, I know people are donating, they're throwing their names and saying we're giving this and that. But when that kid gets that gift, it doesn't say from Steve Hartline. I don't think it says from Steve Hartline. It doesn't. Yeah, that's good. No, but what they see and hopefully what they remember is that their community loves them. Because they might be in a home that they may not feel any love, but because people are giving like they're giving and support like they're supporting, this happens every year, people know this community loves their community. And that's my heart. That's why I love being a part of what you guys are doing here. We do the Athlete and Coach of the Month because we have a great community. We have great people. So I'm excited to be here this morning. Shelton said, hey, come by. And so we're excited to be around.
And Matt Moore, Ocoee FCA, you've got a brand new team member. Let's talk about this.
Come on, man. We are blessed. Robert Green, who is now our state director for FCA, kind of started having this conversation with Jason years ago. And one of the big needs that we see in athletics right now is that, the numbers in state Tennessee, there's 200,000 students that are participating in middle school and high school and collegiate sports. There are 700,000 students that are participating in club and travel sports. And so what Jason has a heart for, and I'm going to let him share more about that, is he is leading up in our region, really in East Tennessee, one of the only people doing this, maybe in the whole state, maybe 3 people, that's leading up what we're calling FCA Sports, which is our heart, our mission to reach that 700,000 number, to come alongside those coaches, to come alongside those athletes, and be a beacon of light and hope in some spaces where if you've ever been on a ball field on a Saturday, you're like, man, somebody needs Jesus. And so we want to come alongside those folks,
especially the Georgia fans.
Well, yes, for sure, definitely the Georgia fans. We're going to start in Tennessee and just let that be our mission field, right?
I was talking to Santa here.
Oh yeah, I know. But what we love, you couldn't find somebody better than Jason, who loves the Lord first, loves his family, and then loves people. And has been that when he taught at Bradley Central to when he's been at North Cleveland Baptist, and now he's come alongside us. I take it as an honor that he'd say, hey, I want to come and head this up. So, man, we're pumped to have Jason on our team.
Jason Cox.
Yes, sir. Man, Steve, I'm so excited to get to do this new role. It's just, I never would have thought that I could do this as a career, that I could work in youth sports, telling people about Jesus, loving on moms and dads, little brothers, little sisters, and, of course, our athletes, and get to do that as a career. I've got a part-time gig with Rocky Top Review and hanging out with some of you guys.
That pays the bills, right?
But a little side hustle with FCA is not a bad thing at all. But I'm so excited to get to do this. It's just 21 years in student ministry has been awesome. It's been a lot of fun. But I was telling Matt out there, I'm an old man now. That stuff I can't run that pace anymore. So I'm so fired up to get to do this with FCA. The one problem I have is this face looking at me in this.
Why did you guys do this? I mean, is this a roast? Is this what this is? Who hung the ornament up
This
there?
is the face of evil, Steve.
Well, that's what Paul Davis said. He said the same thing. All you Baptists think alike, apparently.
Just something for us to pray for.
Yeah,
That's the thing. It's inspiring.
Well, let me, Matt, I want to go back to you for just a second. What a wonderful addition, seriously. And secondly, how do people get more information about Ocoee FCA?
Man, it's really simple. You can go online to ocoeefca.org. That's our website. You can find us on Instagram. We're probably the most active there. And then, we partner with Mix 104.
That's right.
And so we do every month the Athlete and Coach of the Month. We've got, actually, because of the Empty Stocking Fund, we're bundling up. People are going to probably just be your lowest ratings, but we're going to come in next Monday and the next Monday and share our November Athlete and Coach of the Month and December Athlete and Coach of the Month. And it really is a chance, again, like we love Dr. Beard, who's been a huge supporter of this, to tell the stories. What's been great for me is that I was on the phone with our coach. I won't say who it is, but our coach for December is from Lake Forest, and got on the phone with Robbie Winters yesterday, and I said, hey, how can we tell this person this is what they're doing? And he was, of course, Robbie's excited about everything, but the chance to affirm a coach who's doing good work, a chance to affirm a young person who's doing good work, and not just, they may not be the best on the field, but they're the best person behind closed doors. They're the person who's has character, and these are the stories we want to tell in our community. These are the folks that we want to hear from.
Nominate at mymix1041.com. Thanks to the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry. Guys, thank you for coming in this morning. And I think you've got something for the Empty Stocking Fund, I'm told. Is
We
that right?
do, yes. Dawn and I are going to donate $100.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just jumping in with Jason. He's also, whatever he gives, that just put my name with it. No, we're gonna, no. Jen and I also are donating $100 as well.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
We're grateful for it. And thank you for what you guys are doing. It's huge.
Matt,
Board members, Joan.
hang on one second. Brenda, I didn't have your mic on. I'm sorry.
As state board members, Joan Cronin and I are taking credit for these gifts.
Hey, and it is important to know that our state, we have a great state board representative sitting in here every day.
That's right.
But also that our state offices are really out of Cleveland, Tennessee for Ocoee FCA, and the state of Tennessee's FCA. The hub is Cleveland, Tennessee, so we're excited about it.
It is, and we have great people here in Cleveland, Bradley County on our FCA board, and thank you for everything you do.
Big hello to Donnie Yates, who got me involved in middle school, guys.
Yeah.
All right. You guys got something? Thank you very much. Jason, Matt, we appreciate it. Shelton, back over to you.
All right, I think we got Sean Fairbanks, fire chief's come rolling in here.
Look at this guy. We were, Bridget, you and I were with Sean and Ashley Saturday night.
That's right.
On the Philip Shelton truck.
I just asked Ashley if she was sick. She says no, she was the only one warm in the bucket.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's good. We want to come by today on behalf of the emergency service workers and Fraternal Order of Emergency Service Workers and donate $100 toward the empty
great. Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much. I saw that the new fire truck got to be put in action.
Got its maiden voyage, unfortunately, but good thing was it was an abandoned building, kind of over in that tornado section off of Benton Pike. Nobody was there. Type thing, but yeah, we got to make the first fire call, and
was it everything you thought?
Flowed water. It's amazing. Of course, it's got Shelton's name on it, so it's got to be good.
Well, I don't.
Okay.
Shelton, I know you and I. Well, it's Philip Shelton.
Yeah.
I know you and I have talked about this, but what did that mean to you and your family for the naming of this truck?
Well, Sean and I, we went best kept secret, I guess, for a year almost. Yeah. And Sean, listen, we go back to 1990.
Wow.
Charleston Fire Hall. I mean, I lived there. Sean ends up living there basically, and so to see how he's progressed in his profession, and then for him to think enough of Dad to honor him with that fire truck, and naming the fire truck after him is just, something that for an example, when I told Mom, tears start coming in her eyes, and so it is. So he gave a lot of hours to this community through the fire department, but it's people like Sean and Johnny Stokes and Dewey Woody and those guys that made it worthwhile.
Brenda Lawson, you are the chairwoman of Cleveland 100, and another role you do here in this community. And what can we say? In my words,
so we have the best first responders. They do so much for this community, not just their job, but they are out in the community helping in so many other ways. When we have the tornadoes, they're the first there. When we have any kind of catastrophe or anything, they're the first there. And then they've always helped us with the Empty Stocking Fund. We had the police department come in, the sheriff's department's been here. So we're just grateful for our first responders.
We're glad to help.
Sean, thank you. God bless you.
Appreciate it.
Shelton, we have a caller.
Okay.
On the line.
All right.
Caller, are you there? Caller, are you there? We are live on air. Hello. Hello. What's going on? Hello. Caller, are you there?
Yes, we're here.
All right. So tell us who you are.
Come back in, Fretwell.
My name is Sally.
Oh. Sally.
Sally.
Oh. Oh.
No.
I know that voice.
That's Mustang Sally to you, Stephen.
Shelton is.
No, we,
I can't hear.
Sally's up in the mountains.
We're trying. We can't hear you.
you really can't hear us?
Is that? We can a little bit. Yeah, put the drinks down and talk slowly.
It's only 9:30 in the morning.
I know. Yeah, they can hear us.
This is Sandra, obviously. She starts
I
talking.
think she's wasting our time. We're trying to win something here.
Listen, you're the only one trying to win, Stephen.
Oh. We've got text message proof that you guys are texting asking what the number is, so you guys have bragging rights for the year.
Oh, yeah. Well, we woke up this morning, and anyway, I slept through the 7 a.m. hour. And
So does everybody
woke
else.
up this morning, and I kept listening, and I didn't get an amount, so I texted Bridget for the amount.
So Brenda
You
Lawson.
guys are doing great.
Brenda's here. We've got Xandra, and I assume all the sisters are gathered around. Hello, ladies. How are you? A little bit disturbing.
Sounds like you heard it.
That was awesome. What was that? Anyway, Brenda Lawson, you confirmed to me off the air a minute ago. Tell me about last year. We have these guest hosts. Let me say this in a very serious way. The guest hosts have absolutely been wonderful. They have changed the game. They have completely, I wouldn't say revitalized, because didn't need that, but they have brought a fresh energy into this starting a couple of years ago. And now everybody wants to be a guest host. You can't imagine the calls we're getting. Anyway, Brenda, tell me about last year.
Okay, so last year, our champions was Dr. Cash and Dr. Dyer.
Oh, Dr. Cash Dyer. I thought it was the Orr sisters last year.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that was Dr. Cash, Dr. Dyer last year.
Okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
And so, up until we finished today, the Orr sisters have been in the champions.
Okay.
And then when we finish today, we will see if it's the Orr sisters or if it's the
Goon Squad.
Well, I don't know if you heard when we were trying to decide the name, and I'm thinking it may fit.
Can we say it on the air?
Nice, Brenda. Be
So-
nice. What's the name?
Heartline called you convicts.
Hey, I've been to jail once, but that was dismissed.
Hey, while we have the first place, well, actually, used to be first place. Their reign at first place was shorter than Tennessee's on 8 people. But anyways, Andy and Tammy Williams, $250.
Wow, thank you, guys.
Eric and Becky Ratcliffe, $100. We just heard from Jason Cox and Matt Moore, $100. Cleveland Insurance, $1,000.
Whoa, wait a second.
So I believe, ladies, you just got beat.
Big time.
For Rizzle.
Okay, well, let me just say something right here. Stephen, we trained you up right. One of the first people we asked to come in and help us raise money. Did we not, Stephen? Tell the truth.
Yep. We can't talk about yesterday. We're talking about today. You guys are great, and you did set a nice target for us to hit. Listen, at the end of the day, it all goes to the children.
That's right.
That's
Amen.
And that's the important thing.
Hey, Xandra, this is Brian. I don't know that we know each other that well, but did you call in to donate?
Yes, actually, we did.
Yes.
Oh. Yes, we did. We got together and we decided that we just could not let that number sit there looking like that. So in honor of you guys and in the spirit of giving, we decided that we were going to round up, and we are giving y'all that 14 cents.
Yes.
Thank you. That's the cash they got from all the empty liquor bottles.
Whoa, Santa. Wow. Brenda Lawson, do you have any...
Ring that bell.
Sort of. Yeah, we got that right there. It's right there. More cowbell.
More cowbell.
There we go.
Thank you.
We got a foot tambourine, but we didn't ring the bell.
Brenda, do we have any kind of numbers for today?
I need to get with Shelton again.
You guys got to meet, okay.
I got to meet to make sure I've got everything.
Okay.
I told y'all that she needed an assistant today. We were coming at her.
You're ready.
We were coming at her as fast as her hands could write. We did great.
Okay.
Listen, thank you, War Sisters. I appreciate that 14 cents. It absolutely means everything in the world to me, and I know it's going to mean everything to the kids. And I like even numbers too, so I like your style.
Yes, thank you. We have to round it off. And listen, you guys really did a great job, and it is all in the spirit of giving.
Absolutely.
And hey, if it drives you guys to get out there and raise money because you've got to beat us so bad, then hey, go do it.
Hey, also,
Here, let me make sure.
while we're talking here, and we're about to have Dole Dykes join us, and I do want to go around and get some final comments from the guys. Don't forget that Easy Auto Credit, they have donated a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. This is, and we are taking bids by phone or text. So these are bids. This does not lock you in any kind of donation, but you can bid at 614-6499. This vehicle's actually on our MixTV.tv right now. There it is. And it's a beautiful vehicle from Easy Auto Credit. Thanks to Bob Card and Robbie and Ben Chandler, Shane Gibson, everybody. Casey Tuggle at Easy Auto Credit. The car is actually there being displayed, but you can take. We will take bids at 423-614-6499. Let's get some final comments. Hey, Zandra, ladies, have fun on your trip.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
You guys have fun. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
You guys did great.
Thank you for everything. Oh, hang on. Brenda, all right. Brenda Lawson has something for you here.
Okay. So, unfortunately, y'all are in second place.
Oh.
They are?
We're okay.
You're winners in my heart.
So as of right now, they have raised $36,835.14.
Steve, hit our theme music.
There it is. Guys, congratulations. You're welcome.
Wait a
Thank
minute,
you.
though.
Thank you, Zandra. Thank you, Shelton, Zandra, and her sisters, and Shelton, Fretwell, Rogers, Lewis, Daddy, and everybody. We appreciate it. Shelton, you get the final word.
Listen, these guys are the all-stars. We went to work on this a few weeks ago and started texting people, and our number one goal is to win this, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, the Orr sisters now. We need to watch Talladega Nights, first place, or second place, first loser. Anyways.
Oh, man.
But it's so much fun to be able to, text people and say, hey, will you give to this? Will you give, and so these guys, Brian Fretwell, great job this year. Always Josh Rogers bringing in folks. Daddy, and listen, just talking him into wearing this.
Oh, I know.
I've gotten almost 100 text messages of people with screenshots.
Oh, no, you have to wear that every year.
Brenda's on him wear it every year.
We'd like to say hi to Mayor Davis this morning. Also, how does he feel about all this? Pretty good.
Listen, this is the last time I'm doing this.
This is so much fun. It is, again, I think someone said this earlier, this nonprofit is so much more special than most, just from the standpoint there's no administrative cost. And I know it costs a lot of time, and it does cost Brenda a lot of resources. And you, of course, using the radio station for almost 2 weeks to do this. It's not free, but it doesn't have any top-end cost that when you give a certain amount, that there's a percentage of that never sees the children. Every dollar that comes through this sees the children, and I told you when you guys joined forces years ago, and I said it's the best thing that ever happened, and I think this will carry on years after we're gone because of it.
Josh Rogers.
No, it's always an amazing event and nonprofit to be a part of. We are always asked to be a part of different nonprofits throughout the year at Wholesale, and to be able to give, and we always graciously and gladly give. But the one that we're always thankful and the most happy to give is this one. It helps kids in our backyard. It helps kids that without the people who donate and give, wouldn't have a Christmas. And I think that Christmas is hard for a lot of people every year, whether it's memories of your childhood or of your past. And this time of season brings a lot of great joy and great happiness, but for a lot of people too, it brings a lot of sadness. And to be able to put a smile on a kid's face and in their heart throughout their childhood and allow them to be able to have Christmas is something that I will always be a part of, and I think that this community will always be a part of, because it's just something that's so amazing, and we are thankful for all the people who donated, thankful for their giving hearts, and we are glad that we won this year, because we love the competition and we love to strive for something, and thankful for all of our friends and family members who donated today. And First Baptist don't ever come back on a Thursday ever again.
Whoa!
And Beasley can stay at home, and so can Loving Good. Beasley donated. Loving Good can stay at home.
Tomorrow. Frank Walker will be here tomorrow.
Well, they're supposed to give today, and they didn't. But it's all right. We won without them. So, but no, we're so thankful, and thank you to you guys and Miss Brenda for all that you guys do for the Empty Stocking Fund, and we just love this organization and love what you guys do every single day.
And Georgia Lillian Rogers.
Yeah, my kids and my kids wanted to donate. They heard a kid the other day call in and donate. I think it was $10.
That's right.
They wanted to donate $20 a piece, and so for our 3 kids, we'll give $60 from Ivy and Violet in Georgia.
That's wonderful. Brian Fretwell.
I'm just thankful to be a part of this with you guys. I love the community-based giving a lot. And that's one of the things, if you look, as I've listened and as you listen today, what you see is the local folks giving back to the local folks. And thank you guys so much for letting me be a part of it.
Thank you very much. Adam Lewis, Daddy.
I echo what these guys have already said. This is a really special program every year, and I thank you, WCLE and the whole team, Brenda, for the hard work that you all put into this really year-round to make this possible. I'd also like to thank Grandma Penny for the use of her real mink coat. Rest her soul. I've lost about 8 pounds sitting in this thing.
Is there any chance that if people come by the mayor's office today, will you take photos with them?
Listen, for a donation to the Empty Stocking Fund,
and if they come by,
you can pet me and take a picture. Okay?
Whoa.
And so,
wait, what?
Pet you?
Slow down.
By the way, speaking of our record, Bridget said that she would take a picture on my lap if we broke.
Wait.
So I'm waiting.
Brenda?
I'm waiting.
Did you really say that?
We got another donation. Or Brenda Lawson.
What did you just say? I missed it.
Brenda, I was asking, did you really say that? Did you really say this?
Bridget.
Bridget. Oh, I was fixing to say.
I've got 2 knees.
You want my Santa hat?
Lord have mercy.
So before you guys leave,
Uh-oh.
I have a challenge for all 4 of you.
Okay, here we go.
Since you're the champions, I challenge you next year to show up every day we shop and rap.
Really not a strong point of ours.
Can we send people in our seat?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We're fine then.
Guys,
Brenda, I'm not bowing out on that. I would love to. Thank you for the invite.
very much.
Elf on a shelf.
No, you're not allowed to shop.
Brenda, we
Yeah.
did get another donation, I understand. Is that
Yes,
is that correct?
Yes, we heard from Christy Jenkins, and this is in memory of her mama. I can do this one. Bobby Frazier, who she lost 3 months ago, and Miss Frazier was best friends with my mom and dad.
Oh, boy.
I'm very, very
Everybody
sorry.
out there in radio
$100.
land, say a little prayer for them right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, we know that Brenda lost her dad, her wonderful dad, who she took so good care of, did all that a daughter and a child could ever be asked. And so I just wanted to mention it. I don't want to. We're not going to delve into it very deeply, but it's been a hard time for Brenda and for her family, and so appreciate her being here. All right, we're going to take a break here, and ladies and gentlemen, Doyle Dykes.
Can we get a grand total?
Oh, we got a grand. Oh yeah, do we have
What's our grand total?
Do we have a total?
Okay. So we are at $176,121.
Hey! Oh my goodness! Wow. There you go. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Shelton, Fretwell, Rogers, and Daddy from forevermore. Dole Dykes is next. Stand by.
Thank you.
I'm Steve.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best buys, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
For what you're doing. Brenda, it's been an unbelievable display, not only this morning, but people who have given from the first day. This is the 9th day. Tomorrow is the finale. It's been unbelievable. It really
has been unbelievable. You know, every year this community just comes together, wraps their arms around these children, and so we are forever grateful because you are the hands and feet of Jesus.
Amen. That's exactly right. And one of our longtime friends, I've known him most of my life, is Dole Dykes. He's a member of the Grand Ole Opry. Dole, how are you, buddy?
You know, I don't hardly not remember knowing you, Steve. I've known you a long time.
You know, I talked earlier. I met you when I was 6 years old. You helped us. You helped my grandfather and grandmother, Littlefield, start our food program.
Yeah.
With Stand Up for America.
Yeah, yeah.
At Cleveland.
Paul Henson.
With Paul Henson.
Yeah. Wow, that was great. That was a great time. It was a wonderful week. It was an incredible event. Well, it's good to see you. Good to be back here for the drive, and I'm excited about it. I've been talking to my friend Leo Matheny, and
yes,
he wanted to come this morning, but I brought a little money from him, and
thank you.
Got a couple things, but just good to be here with you, be a part of this.
Dole, we look forward to hearing from you every year, and I know that this weekend you're going to be in North Cleveland Church of God. Is that right?
Yes. I was just talking to Jonathan Sawyer, and he said something. Well, it'd be great if you could mention that on the show. I said, Steve Hartline is going to mention that. I said, you know, he's a big fan of North Cleveland. And,
I'll be there Sunday, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. Oh,
sure
good.
will, yeah.
Well, anything Jonathan Sawyer has anything to do with is amazing. I was with him 2 or 3 times in a row down in Fort Myers at this huge church he was at, and that I was so glad to hear he was coming back home, and good to be there with him Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday night and then Sunday morning at 10:30. I'm not sure Saturday night at 6?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock at North Cleveland Church of God.
Yeah.
Well, we love when you come. We know it's Christmas time and Dole Dykes comes on. Dole, how you been, by the way? How's everything
I've
going?
been fine. Yeah, thank you. I just got in from Texas. I played the last couple of nights, though. When I got in, my feet, are running, and as soon as my feet hit the ground. But I was out in around Tyler, and then down around Austin, and then out a little further out west. And I had to bring some take some guitars out there and bring some home, of course. I'm guitar poor. But to be honest, they were for my grandkids and my son, and so anyway, I drove. And
oh, did you really?
Yeah. So from Sunday night to home, it was about 1,100 miles, and then I played Tuesday and then yesterday.
Wow.
And so yeah,
Boy,
but I'm
thank
here,
you.
and I'm glad to be here to be a part of this. I couldn't miss it.
Dole, thank you so much for coming in. Well, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Well, there's a little tune I was thinking of this morning. Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Snowflakes are falling, Steve Hartline's calling, empty stockings filling, and Christmas time's coming. Can you hear them bells ringing, ringing, joy, joy, hear them singing. When it's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home. Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Well, let's pick. It's great to be in Cleveland. I love the Christmas season, and Jesus is the reason to fill these empty stockings. Can hear them bells ringing, ringing, joy, joy, hear them singing. It's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home. Everybody, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Yeah. I got up thinking about that. I thought, well, I'll write you a couple little verses there.
That's pretty good, Dole. That's pretty good. So, I know this time of year, some of the songs are just very special to you, and you've got now tell me, you've got a couple of Christmas albums, don't you? More than one?
Well, I should have. I mean, I have a lot of repertoire and Christmas. I'm such a tart for Christmas. I love it. I started putting up our trees. I started taking down all of our Christmas, out of the attic, taking out our Christmas decorations before, anyway, I think it was not only before Thanksgiving, it was before Halloween.
I love that. I think it's great.
I started putting them out, and we have several Christmas trees, and I have a cowboy Christmas tree that my wife got me years ago. Right. And it looks like a saguaro cactus, she got it from Ace down here. Yeah. I've had it for 20 years.
Really?
But one year, one of the arms just fell down like this, and I'm going, oh no, that was a gift from Rita. We've been married 50 years next year.
Oh my goodness.
And so anyway, we were high school sweethearts, but she gave me that, and I'm wiring it up, and the screws fell out or something, and she said, well, honey, the kids are here, we're going to go to the dinner, and I'm in there, and I had my sweater off, and I'm down to my t-shirt, and I'm working and sweating. And she came back in. She said, well, honey, aren't you ready to go? She said, I didn't give you that to be a burden, but a blessing. And when she said that, Steve, something just went off in my spirit. God didn't give us this season to be a burden, but a blessing. And I know how hard y'all work for this. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, the amount of money that you've raised. And it's worth every bit of it. It's worth every bit of the putting up the trees and the decorations. But when it comes to something like this, it's worth that extra effort and a few dollars more. Come on. That's right. And it's a blessing. And it's really great to be a part of this. Good to be home too.
Oh, I bet.
But I'm working even Christmas Day. I'll be in California next weekend. Then I come back and I do a local program here and for this golf ministry, and then I go back to California and I'm playing Christmas Day in the high desert outside of Los Angeles.
Are you really?
Yeah, but our family, they're so scattered around. They have their Christmas on Christmas Day, then they come to our house. And so then I'll be home, on Monday morning. So we'll all gather.
You'll get
around
together.
then.
You'll get together.
But I really believe in doing and just giving it as much as we can. It's the busiest season in my year, really, but I love it.
Hey, Doyle, we are beginning to get some phone calls. Will you take any requests?
Yeah, if I can remember them.
If you remember. Hey, I tell you, Cindy Oliver's listening. Cindy owns the Rolling Doghouse, and they're texting me now. And she helps us every year with the Empty Stocking Fund, longtime friend. She loves Doyle Dykes. She said she wants, could you do What Child Is This?
I'll try. I'll do a little bit. I usually do that on a 12-string guitar.
Okay.
Let's see.
I left my 12-string at home. Sorry,
I'll get my
Doyle.
glasses back on.
Yeah, get your glasses. Cindy, this is going to be for you. Hey, if anybody's got any requests for Doyle, text them 423-614-6499. How about that? Cindy Oliver, there you go.
I haven't played that in a while, but I usually actually do it on 12-string. But
yeah,
without these glasses, it does look like a 12-string.
You did great, Doyle.
Oh my gosh! Oh, thanks. That's a tall order. That's a difficult song to play.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, Chet Atkins said one time, I don't know why I write and arrange songs that's so hard to get up and play. But that's kind of one of them. Yeah.
We're joined by Doyle Dykes this morning. Doyle will be at North Cleveland Church of God and their Christmas program on Saturday night, 6 o'clock, and Sunday morning at 10:30, and we're looking forward to that. Doyle,
thank you.
You got something else here maybe before we take a break?
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see.
What do we got? The great Doyle Dykes. It was beautiful, Doyle. Now you have gotten very big time on YouTube. Is that right? You've got a couple things there, don't you?
Well, you know, last year about this time, let me
go right ahead. Yeah, you're fine.
Sorry, guys, but last time this time of year, I think it was November, I started a little devotional on Sunday morning, and I do guitar videos. Some of them I call random late night video. I did one last night about midnight.
Oh my goodness!
And just playing and having fun. And but then I started, besides my regular videos, which some of those, we get a lot of hits, and I'm thankful for them. But the Sunday morning string along is something I started as a devotional. I thought, well, I'm just going to share my heart with people. And so it doesn't matter how big the church is I play on a Sunday, we're reaching around an average of 5,000 people a week now on the Sunday string along. In fact, we have a new mug, and I put our $100 bill, I put 100 in one.
Oh, thank you, Doyle.
Leo's got 100 in one, and if I'm hoping other people, if they'll give a gift of $100, we have new mugs.
Oh, great!
Just came. I got them yesterday. I went over and picked them up. They just came in. So they'll be the first owners of our new. I have one called Guitar Poor. Remember my song?
I sure do. Do you have it? Are you going to play it here in a minute, or?
I can.
Well, you can't. Why don't you hold that up, Doyle?
Okay.
You care? You're all right.
And
we're all family here.
Well, it's on both sides. So this is the Guitar Pour. This is a campfire mug, which is one of my favorite kinds of coffee mug. I like them thick.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm a coffee guy.
There it is.
So
they're getting a shot of that right there.
Guitar Pour. So we have $100 in. So I'm giving you 10 of these.
Thank you, Doyle.
Well, 5 of these and 5 with the string along. If that's
Thank you.
Right.
Absolutely.
If you need more, let me know. But y'all will be the first owners. I'm so proud to have that. I've always wanted mugs because I love coffee and tea. And so this is a diner mug, and this is a Sunday string along.
That's beautiful. I'm a big coffee mug fan. We collect them wherever we travel.
Yeah.
So,
I'll give you a couple of these as well.
You.
So,
thank you. I want them. $100 is what Doyle is offering. You can get a mug with your gift to the Empty Stocking Fund. And I think we've got our first winner there. We have Brendan. You can check and make sure Mike Wallace giving. Mike, we understand, is giving. Let me see here. They're sending me some messages. Donating in memory of Ron Spangler, actually, the former principal of McCoy Middle School, who we've dedicated this entire Empty Stocking Fund. So, Mike, thank you very much. Doyle Dykes, you maybe got one more, and then we'll take a break here.
You want something fast, or how about
whatever you want?
Well, everybody likes it. Shelton.
I love that. I love that.
Oh, man. That's
Dole,
fun.
how can they check out your YouTube channel?
Just go to YouTube and put Doyle Dykes, and if you want to watch the Sunday string along. And it's amazing. I got a note not long ago. I was thinking it's very difficult to do, and because I'm gone a lot, somewhere every week. And so I thought, well, maybe I'll do it once a month. And I get this note from a guy that says, Doyle, whatever you do, don't quit doing this, because he says, I have 200 of my friends around the world watching.
Oh, man.
And they do. Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, all over Europe. Just from this one guy, his name is Wayne Moss. And you remember?
Pretty Woman.
That was him. That was Wayne that played that.
Really?
Yeah.
With Roy Orbison?
You remember? He's the only daddy that'll walk the line. Remember that?
Maybe a little more.
Anyway, that was Wayne Moss. He was one of the original Nashville Cats.
Really?
And he said, well, Doyle, this is my church because I'm in a wheelchair now.
Oh.
And he said, so you're my pastor, this is my church. And I said, I can't.
Goodness.
My daughter said, Dad, did you see that? I said, yeah. She said, you can't quit this. And so we've been doing it every week. And so I'm very, very thankful. So that's just go to YouTube, put Doyle Dykes. And that's the Sunday string along, and then we have our regular guitar-related video. I even have free lessons on there and all that.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You can play with Dole Dykes.
Yeah.
Well, Dole, I tell you, it's not Christmas without you coming in and being with us.
Thanks for saying that, and I feel the same way. Thank you.
We love you and your family. They're just wonderful, wonderful people. We've had a lot of people reaching out, I understand. They're telling me that are just so glad that you're here and you're sounding great and better than ever. And let's remind everybody one more time, you'll be at North Cleveland Church of God this weekend, is that right?
Yes, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday at 6 o'clock, and then Sunday at 10:30. And then I go up to Nashville and watch my grandkids in their Christmas play.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And so, man, we just love it. It's just worth every effort that we have. So remember, God didn't give this to us for a burden, but a blessing. And so
that's right.
Let's enjoy this Christmas season. Yeah.
Wonderful. Dole, it's always great to see you. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you, Steve.
I really love you. I really appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
He is a member of the Grand Ole Opry. He is Dole Dykes, my longtime friend. Hey, Tom Rowland, Mayor Emeritus Dole, wants me to say hello to you. You know, he was there with Reverend Littlefield when we all started the Feed the People program.
He had to be a kid.
Just tell him. Just tell him what a special friendship we've had with Dole Dykes all these years. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to reset a little bit here. When we come back, we have some guests joining us from the Alon Planning Partners, and we're going to talk with them. And Brittany and Jay Hagee are coming in. We're looking forward to that. Now, Dole, I believe you remember Brittany's granddad was the late, great Perry Gillum in the Church of God of Prophecy, who was, I know, with all of you gentlemen who started a lot of these programs. So anyway, they're coming in right now. We're going to talk to them in just a second. Stand by. This is Mix 104.1.
Crown Chrysler.
Why rain on come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to you all soon.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you. So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. Yes, the chance for a few more scattered showers, but warm high temperatures in the upper 60s to 70 degrees. Overnight tonight will be mild with lows near 58 and a few showers. Be sure to download our Local 3 weather app. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
All right, we are Mix 104.1 at 10:06 on it is just an unbelievable Thursday morning here. And again, all we can say is thank you. That's all we can say. And on behalf of what will be more than 1,300 boys and girls this Saturday at our Empty Stocking Fund party for the children, which was founded in 1945, Brittany Hagee, by a friend of your grandfather's, Reverend Oldfield, who was with Perry Gillum, the late great Perry Gillum, who my grandfather loved, and they're in heaven together this morning.
Absolutely. Right, they are.
So anyway, I want to say hello to my friends, Jay and Brittany Hagee. They're here with the Alon Planning Partners. And guys, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. We're doing well. Excited to be a part of this Empty Stocking Fund.
Absolutely.
Well, and I'm excited that you're a part of it. And Jay, I want to begin with you. And I know giving back, from what I have read and seen and heard from my friends, that's a big part of what you do at Alon.
Well, one of our core values is generosity. And so we encourage in every plan that we put together that, hey, consider generosity, because it's thinking outside of yourself that really matters, you know, that it gives you a sense of purpose and hope. And like when we saw what you guys were doing and you said 1,300 boys and girls' lives, and like we're able to touch that many children in this community, we wanted to be a part of it. And we was like, and not only are we a part of it, we had our annual event just a couple weeks ago, and we offered that to our clients to be a part of this as well. And so hopefully they've jumped on board and joined us. But we're so glad to be a part of the Empty Stocking Fund and give back just in a small way to how we're blessed. So,
Brittany, it's important to you guys, isn't it?
Oh, it absolutely is. It's as Jay said, it really is a core value, not just for us personally, but even in our business, how we operate a business, how we craft financial plans for those we work with. That's always a topic that we discuss because it is a core value, and we believe so strongly in the power of giving and that we reap what we sow. And as we sow generously, we will then also.
I love that you build it into financial plans.
Absolutely.
That's fascinating. I love that.
Yeah, so, you know, obviously we're educators, so we love teaching in every facet. So, like, you know, we've seen the impact of how giving impacts others and impacted our lives. And we've been the recipient of some giving in our life, right? And so it's out of the overflow that we we have a joy to give. And so when we talk with clients about that being a part of their plan and a part of how they live life, to see the joy that it brings someone that is actually financially free enough to give, and because they've planned well and they've done the necessary steps to where they've gotten to the place to where we can be generous now, man, it's such a great way to live. And so we love seeing people live in freedom in that way and live out joy. So that's why we build it into plans.
You certainly do. Jay and Brittany Hagee, Alon Planning Partners, and I appreciate what you're doing for the Empty
Yes,
Stocking
sir.
Fund. It's
Yes,
just
sir.
Wonderful.
Glad to be a part.
Just wonderful.
Awesome.
Well, here's what I want to do now. I want to shift gears a little bit. While we've got you here,
Sure.
We can't waste this opportunity because you guys have been so good in interviews. And I just want to look back a little bit, 2022 and 23. I know a lot of people, they're shaken right now. They really are.
Yeah.
What's happened to the economy the last year. So can you recap a little bit and share with us maybe a little recap and then where you think we're headed?
Sure. 2022 has been a roller coaster of a year. We've seen a lot of ups and downs, and it's been, really a combination of some of our earlier choices and what we went through with COVID and the pandemic, and we've printed off a lot of money. Up to 80% of our money supply was printed off in the last couple of years.
Wow.
And so we have printed a lot of money, and when that happens, it obviously puts an inflationary pressure on our economy, which means things cost more because there's more money in circulation, and the dollar is a little bit more devalued. So what the Fed's trying to do is take back some of the money that they've placed out in the economy. And so this year we've seen the bond and the stock market not like some of the tightening or some of the taking back or the raising of interest rates. And so we entered a bear market this year. And what that means is that we went down over 20% from the top of the peak of the market, right? And so, yeah, there's been a lot of turbulence this year. And I honestly see some of that turbulence carrying over into next year because we still have some of the same inflationary situations we've got going on. A lot of economists that I've read and spoke with, they see recessionary environments heading into next year continuing. So until we get a grip on these inflationary pressures and the recessionary environment that we're walking through, the Fed, they said, we're going to continue tightening. We're going to continue, making this last longer until we get it under control because inflation's a big deal. So, ultimately, I see that it could be a little bit more shaky and maybe a little bit worse before it gets better, but we do have a chance to thread the needle and come out the other side better than we are. But it's going to take a lot of work, and I understand why people are shaken because this isn't normal. This is the last 40 years we haven't experienced this. So I'm seeing that, we want to be and teach our folks to be investors, to know what they're planning for long term, and, so that we can put together something that's not just hey, I've got to trade this day by day so that, I'm feeling shaken, but really position you well for the future.
We're joined by Jay and Brittany Hagee. It's Alon Planning Partners. Jay, if you will, just right here, give us your contact information. I got another question I want to ask Brittany.
So, yeah, you can reach us 423-315-1441 or at our website, Alon Planning. That's ALLON planning.com. And schedule an appointment right with us there. We would love to connect with you if you're listening today. And just if you are shaken by what's going on right now, you do not have to be. Yep. We can bring peace to some of the unknowns and uncertainty that you face. So 423-315-1441.
Brittany Hagee, I think about what we can learn from a situation. So let's look back at this year that we're exiting, 2022. What can we learn from this?
And 2022 has taught us a lot about the economy, and the current conditions we faced have really taught us some things. And let's just hit a couple real quick. The first is there is so much we cannot control, which I think we've talked about this on a previous interview, but we can't control the market volatility. We cannot control inflation rates, but we can control how we are positioned and how we are invested during these times of volatility. And that can make a huge difference because so many people who are really close to retirement are invested in ways that are too risky for their stage of life, and they don't even realize it. People on the younger end have much longer to go before retirement, so they've got some time to build back what has been lost, but those in that retirement red zone. You know, 5 years out, man, that's tough to take big losses at that point. So positioning really, really matters, especially at that pre-retirement stage of life. So that's one thing we've learned. Another thing we've learned is that it's impossible to avoid all risk. If we invest, we take market risk. If we take everything and hold it in cash, we experience inflationary risk.
Sure.
But so we can't control those risks, but we can control what risks we want to take and how much risk we're willing to take. So again, going back to control what you can control, focus on those things in planning. And really, another one is that there's so much unexpected in life. We can't predict what may or may not happen. With the markets and the things that we've seen, overnight cycles even, things change on a whim and we're all surprised by it. Or you may see something coming and then it looks a little different than it's expected. So things are unpredictable. Life is unpredictable. Therefore, the value in planning is huge because you can minimize the losses and you can really put a plan in place to even prepare for some of those unexpecteds. Hey, if this happens, then XYZ. If this happens, then ABC. You know, put a plan in place for those things that might occur in your life to help bring some peace of mind if those things do happen.
So really planning and positioning matter. That's what Brittany was saying. And so Warren Buffett says it well, when the tide goes out, that's when you see who's not having swimming trunks on, right? Like everybody swimming looks the same until the tide goes out, right? And so this year we've seen the tide go back out and you've seen how people have been positioned. And that's what makes us nervous because when we're in a bull market and everything's going great, well, you can throw mud at the wall and pick a stock or two and do great, right? But that's not the choice now that you have. We have to plan, we have to position well, and that's what we do. That's how we help our clients. So we would love to help you if you're listening and feel that way today.
All right, so we're joined by Jay and Brittany Hagee, Alon Planning Partners. How can they reach out to you again?
423-315-1441 is our direct number. You can also reach us online at allonplanning.com. That's ALLON planning.com.
And you know, I'm going to ask. So for people who don't know, they may have just tuned us in. Alon, give me the meaning.
Alon is the Hebrew word for oak tree, which is a deep-rooted symbol of stability. And those are the kinds of plans that we craft for our clients.
Sure.
Plans that have roots that run down deep, that even in times of drought, they can be sustained. Those plans can thrive, and the families and their finances can really thrive instead of just be in survival mode. That's the kind of
the Psalms say that the tree planted by the water, that even in the times of drought, that they will bear fruit. And that's the kind of plans, and that's if you plan well and position well by the water, and if you're doing the right things and doing the hard work now, that even when hard times come, you're going to be okay. So that's what we like to do, and that's how we help people.
What our business is planted on right there.
Amen. It is Jay and Brittany Hagee, Alon Planning Partners. And we're going to wrap up and thank you for what you're doing for the Empty Stocking Fund. We really appreciate it.
So glad to be a part of it, and so grateful that we can even encourage others to join into this mission. So if you're listening and you haven't given yet, go ahead and jump in, because living generous is so joyful and it'll change your life. So we would encourage everyone to jump in and give.
Thank you so much. And you can do that just because we're going off the air this morning. You can do that anytime today. You can call on the volunteer Redipest Mix line at 614-6499. You can text on the HHM text line at 423-614-6499, mymix1041.com, online, give directly. This is like Christmas Eve for us, because tomorrow morning we are live. They're listening, I understand, at Life Care. We'll be at Life Care Centers of America, the Professional Development Center, with our annual grand finale of our 10 days of giving, the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. As I'm looking on Mixed TV right now, we're at $176,121. It's a wonderful number. I will say we're already past last year, and that was the all-time record. We have had several people say, man, you know what? We'd love to get to $200,000, these boys and girls. So you can help us do that. We will be at Life Care 6 until 10 tomorrow morning with the choirs of Walker Valley, Cleveland High School, Tennessee Christian Preparatory School, and Lake Forest Middle School providing our music tomorrow morning, and hundreds of people coming by. We look forward to it. For all of us, again, as I said before, all we can do is say thank you. Thank you. On behalf of more than 1,300 boys and girls, thank you for the program that was started by Reverend Littlefield in 1945, and you, my friend, are continuing today. This is Mix 104.1. We're back to music. Stand by.